All right, what is up? Welcome, Spoiler Kings, on this Monday, May the 4th. Right there. May the 4th be with you for at least a couple more hours.
Nice.
Wow. Did you guys see any cool stuff at Disney?
You know what I did? I went to 5 comic book stores today.
Dang, why? Just
Yeah.
like for
Just
were they doing stuff?
I went to new ones, because I feel like there have been things that I've been seeing. So I was like, all right, let me go try these new ones out. And then I passed by Challengers and I was like, why not? I'll go there too. So just check it out. And of course I grabbed a lot of stuff, a handful of things. Oh, I left them all upstairs. No, but I grabbed a lot of stuff.
Well.
So,
the
ones that said like
I was a homebody today.
Oh,
nice. Yeah,
I was talking to
go anywhere
about was it Free Comic Book Day on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they had most places had great Saturday, great turnouts.
That's what I heard.
It's phenomenal time. Like, oh, okay. I didn't even see it coming, but they said this has been one of the better free comic book days they ever had, and they didn't even know who was going to provide with the comics because the main company that does Free Comic Book Day went out of business.
Yeah, Diamond.
Diamond.
They got bought out. But they got bought out a few months ago, so they should.
No one, the new company, no one is going with them. No one's going with them at all.
Yeah, no, I think is it DC or Marvel? One of the big two is with them, and then Giveaway Comic Book Day is the other big one, and then a bunch of the small ones are split up.
So a lot of stuff, they didn't get any of their free comic books from Diamond. They might have went to a subsidiary.
No, Diamond's out of business. Diamond don't exist
or
anymore.
From the other company. I had to talk to the guy who owns Chicago Comic Books. Kind of walked me through all of it and told me, like, yeah, we don't do that. We didn't go with them. We did get it from another person, but the DC one came from them because they didn't say Free Comic Book Day. It says something else. It said something else.
Giveaway Comic Book Day.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the other company. So there's two companies.
Comics Giveaway Day.
Comic Giveaway Day. Yeah.
A Free Comic Book Day, they decided to go through. He told me who it was, but it wasn't the company that bought Diamond. But there's, you could go through other companies. They just don't want to deal with them at all because what happened was they were going back to old invoices and telling people that they owe because I bought Diamond. You owe us X amount of dollars. So a lot of small places did not deal with it. So that's what I'm saying. They were getting stuff not from that company. They were getting the same comic books, but they were getting out secondhand from other people because they weren't going to give them any money. So it was a big deal for him. And he was telling me, like, yeah, this is me, First Aid Comics. He doesn't know what Graham Cracker did, but he knows. He's like, all the small ones in the area, they're not doing it. They're not going with it. So it was a big deal for him. So I just, that was kind of cool to get some inside information about how they are running their stuff. So it's crazy.
Yeah, because I know comic Giveaway Day was like the new one. That's the first year for them doing it.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So because I was watching a creator talk about it, and but I didn't hear that. That's fucking nuts. Like, oh, you owe us money, so you can't get free comic book. Also, people are selling that dungeon crawler Carl, like this one.
Yeah,
people are already selling it. Like, I think right now it's about 15-ish bucks, but I've seen it up to like 30, 40 bucks. I'm like, it's free. Like, what? Like, people are selling it. People are selling it already. So, yeah.
But free comic books do end up being worth money.
Yeah.
You see it all the time.
Yeah, certain ones. Yeah. I mean, and what was that? Last week I told everyone, I was like, if you go to a comic book store, get that one. Because that one is, everyone's talking about the books because it's going to get turned into a show, I think. So it's all over the nerd world right now.
I'm into lit RPG books, right? So like, you can fight some monsters, Rune Seeker, was it heretical fishing, all of those, I'm into lots of them. Mark of the Fool, all 10 of them. I love reading those books. So Dungeon Carl is a lit RPG book, big series.
Yeah,
one of the biggest of all the series. So they're going to release them as not they're going to do not comic books but trades more than anything, and you're going to have and you're going to have more of them coming out. So it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big thing, but the entire story is already out, so you can actually find out what's going to happen. So they said that it's going to end up being a little bit different, but more. The story is going to be pretty much the same story.
Yeah, well, so I mean, you're able to tying things up.
Yeah, was it like Fair Olympus or whatever? Laura Olympus. When she was reading those things about the devil and Persephone, I think it is. So when they released it as trades and all that stuff, they changed the story a little bit, but it's pretty much the same main story. So it's going to be very similar to that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I had no idea until fairly recently. Everyone's talking about it. I guess Matt Dinniman, whatever his name is. I guess he's. Some people don't like him, and some people, So I don't know the full, drama behind it all, but all I know is everybody is talking about this Dungeon Crawler Carl, in the last month or so. It's just all over my feed.
You remember Sully's been telling us this. Sully literally came on here. He told me, he's like, "Hey Brian, you need to go read Heretical Fishing," which is phenomenal. I love this. Fucking love this book. I really do. And then he told me Dungeon Crawler Carl. He said it. This was maybe 2 months ago, and so I knew it, and I downloaded the book. I just never, went through my Kindle and actually started reading it. So, so I know about it, and I know how many books it is, but I've been tied into Heretical Fishing, so I just haven't had a chance to do that. So no, so it's very cool the way things are going to go. So.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, but I think it's bullshit that people are selling same day, man, same day selling a free comic book. There's a few comic book stores that were getting called out for
selling them?
Selling it.
Really?
Yeah. There's one in Pennsylvania. I saw it making its way around the Instagram where people are complaining about it. They're like, "Oh, buy this for $10, or if you spend $50, we'll give this for free." I was like, it literally says free comic on it. I was like, get the F out of here. That's...
But so another thing I asked them about was that, and they said a lot of people didn't know how popular it is, especially if you're not in the lit RPG books. It has 1 million. They have 1 million followers. So it's a big thing. Yeah. No one knew about it, and so they didn't order a lot. Because you can order many books, so they didn't order a lot of it, and most places were gone and sold out by noon.
Yeah,
for a place to open at 11, sold out. Done.
Yeah. I was surprised there was 3 left, and I didn't want to take them all. But other ones at my shop, because I went a little bit later in the day. Oh, excuse me. There was some that were. Go. I'm sorry.
No, so that's nice of them that they held on, had 3. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was able to pull them from the website I use. I'm like, hey, hold this, but I didn't see some of the other ones until later that day when I started seeing people talk about what they pulled. I was like, oh damn, so I missed out, but it's all good. I mean, I think it was comics for my kids anyway. I got everything I wanted. I was just gonna get them some stuff, but
I think I have all the things you wanted, so I'll get them to you.
Oh, nice.
So don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Oh man, but holy crap, yeah, man, it's been a freaking day for me, man.
So I got 2 of the supernatural ones, of course, because that's what I do.
Those I didn't know about until later.
Yeah, I thought that was good. Of course, I got 2 of the Masters of the Universe. 2 of the Power
I got
Rangers
Masters of the Universe.
You did. Did you read Avengers Armageddon?
I have Avengers Armageddon. I didn't get around to reading it yet.
Check it out.
I'm like so backed
good.
up on other comics, but it was
yeah,
one of the
me
ones
too.
that I picked up too.
The Conan one, I haven't read it yet. I heard that was pretty decent.
Mhm.
Got Avatar.
Yeah.
That was a good one. The Energon universe.
Yeah, I picked that one up just because like that I knew that was gonna be popular. Because that whole I don't know universe between like all the comics is like super popping off.
Okay, so you got just killing the children.
Nice.
And then Fur Tank. There you go. Here, fine. So I'm gonna give you this one, the Superman one.
Okay. Good guy.
Along with the Amazing Spider-Man, because I have a pile over here for you already.
Nice.
You want the Sonic the Hedgehog one?
Yeah, I mean, if you got double, that was one I wanted to give.
Got that one. Got Street Fighter. I don't think he wants Alien. I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, no.
I got two of this Next Level one.
Yeah, I got that one.
You got that one.
Well, because I picked this up at the Goodwill, the Sonic Adventures, and so now my kids kind of like, oh, what's Sonic? I like it.
I love it. So I'll put all that to the side and get that for you. I got I have one of the what's this freaking Stitch, the Stitch one.
Okay.
So
I mean, he
one.
already has, because that's just a reprint of like the first issue. So I think
there's two.
He already has one. Oh, is there? Oh,
yes.
I just saw the one with him in like the water or something like that.
I'll grab whatever one that doesn't have the water one, and that's why I'll bring that to you too.
Yeah. There was a lot. There was a lot, but I know my my comic book guy. He was like, it was a really good day for him. And he was selling like posters for like I think $1, I think. So like, because they get a lot of these posters from the companies. So I was kind of going through, I didn't see anything. And then I saw like a Frankenstein Universal Monster, from the comic book that's fairly new.
Yeah.
So I grabbed that, and it's a big ass poster. So yeah. So Erica claimed that one because she liked that. So
that's awesome.
But yeah, it was a good Saturday though. Yeah, it was a good Saturday. I wound up getting a few things with all comic books. I got Daredevil 1 signed by Stephanie Phillips.
Ooh.
And then that finally came in, and then this finally came in. I don't want to open it, but this is the graphic novel, but it is the inside cover is signed by Tom King.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I was kind of a little bit pissed off because it's smudged onto the back of the cover. I was like, really? What the fuck? That sounds good. But they don't come with COAs, so I was kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter, but just for you, I guess it's not gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, but even the COAs really don't matter.
Prove anything.
I mean, it's like, yeah, cool, you bought it. Like if you were to send like a comic to get like a signed comic with a COA to get graded, they're like, yeah, we can't give it the signature series, because it wasn't witnessed or shit like that. So, but that was for me anyway. That's all I cared about. All right,
let's look at all these great things, because we got a lot.
I know you guys.
A lot of stuff too.
You guys are going to talk about
the Devil Wears Prada.
The Wears Prada too. I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm not like, also the money it made. Damn.
It's exactly what I told everybody. Like last week, I was like, "This is exactly what I said." I said we'll come in Monday. Michael would be second domestically. Devil Wears Prada would be number one, and then we'll be talking about Michael being over $420 million, which it is, and we'll be talking about Devil Wears Prada being over $200 million, which it is.
Yeah, yes, it's 77 mil. Like, it's crazy, but I'm not surprised because like Saturday, on Sunday, like all weekend, my like movie threads that I'm on is like was all just women dressing up to go see Devil Wears Prada, like fully dressed up, like so.
Well, here's the thing. Though it made almost 77 million in the United States, it made 156 worldwide.
Damn.
I thought it was more than that.
So Devil Wears Prada made 156.6 worldwide. I mean, I'm sorry, internationally. 156 million just internationally, plus the $77 million it was made domestically. That put it at right now it's at 233.
Damn. So you saw a higher number, right, man?
Yep.
You saw higher?
No, the 233 sounds right.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. That's great. I didn't know it was that popular internationally.
I knew it was gonna be $1 billion. Milan.
Yeah,
where are all the runway places?
That's true. That's true.
That is surprising.
Quick before we get into, we got super chat from Collector Movie Man. What's up? Saying happy Star Wars Day to you guys.
Yes, may the
happy
4th
Star
be
Wars.
with you.
Yeah,
you know
I think
what
it's just to grab my lightsaber.
We got a phenomenal Maul ending.
Oh.
9 to 10. Dude, what the?
Man.
When you heard, I was like, I turned around, I'm like, what?
Yep.
What is this?
I was watching it at work, and so I have my earbuds in, and you hear it, and I was like, oh shit! Somebody walked by, and they're like, everything's okay. I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay. Like I legit got like excited because I did not expect that. I'm like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. And yeah,
it was so good, man.
What are you gonna say, B? Oh, you good?
B, you know what I'm saying? What would you say, B?
No, I was just going to say, no, I just didn't expect Vader to show up at all.
Dude.
Yeah.
He showed up and showed out.
But yeah, those last 2 episodes were absolutely incredible.
It's pure badass, man. Pure badass.
Right.
All these conversations we having, who's better? Y'all nuts. Darth Vader is the man. Darth Maul couldn't even do anything with him.
True. Yeah, a Jedi and a Sith Lord, and they were able
to
to
Jedi and a Sith Lord.
Yeah, technically.
And he's just like doing with one hand,
one-handed. Yeah, so badass. Yeah. Hey, but since we don't have too many Star Wars, we'll give you this one.
That's what he was doing. Get back in. No, not on the planet.
Here, and then we'll give you one more.
Do it.
Oh man. But happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th, man. I'm super one year I want to go to Disney World or Land, either one, and I want to do May the 4th at Disney because like it's just so fucking cool. It's just so cool. They have like special, like all the special characters come out. They do special like popcorn buckets and sippers and all these like limited time, just today only kind of things. And oh man, like one day it was like leave the kids. Leave the kids. It was like, no, this is daddy's days is going.
Do you think that Mando and Grogu messed up from not releasing this on May the 4th?
Or at least this weekend?
Yeah, just a special thing.
This past weekend?
So you on May the 4th, you could go see Mando and Grogu.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's only got 2 more weeks. You could have released it.
Yeah. I mean, especially after the way Maul was and how hyped everyone I think was. After that, it should have been like, and boom, here's more Star Wars.
You got a little laggy right there.
I'm about to drop kick my computer one day.
I was like, it's just
I get it.
Yeah. I was like, I paid $2,000 for this shit. It's like, and it's not my internet. No, I mean, I granted $2,000 like 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago, maybe like 14 years ago.
Your computer's older than my kids. Your computer's older than Mama Bear's kids. Her daughter. So Chibi Bear is younger, is younger than your computer. So yeah, Chibi Bear. That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta upgrade some things. Oh man. But yeah, let's get into some of these comments. Is there any major trailers?
I actually didn't look at. I got home like 10 minutes before we jumped on, guys. I had a long day of work, so I rushed. Luckily, I was able to see everything, but long day.
Yeah. So we'll check that out. But if not, we definitely got Maul. We got Devil Wears Prada. We'll talk about. But let's run through real quick. We got Fernando coming in. Darth Maul was fire. It was so good.
I don't even know if it was a Darth Vader versus Maul. Was it really?
No, it was just everybody. But he's saying Shadow Lord is the best Star Wars series ever, and/or second by a hair. I mean, I really don't care for Andor like that, but everyone's saying it's up there. It's definitely, I think, one of the. It still might be a little too early for me to say it's one of the if it's the best animated, but it's definitely one of the best. I might have to watch it a little bit.
I like Clone Wars more.
The Clone Wars has had a lot of downs but the ups were really great.
Like 6 seasons, like
7.
Yeah.
They did that last one at the end.
7. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, but there was like a lot of down things, but the up parts were really like peak. Were like the best. So, but I was like, again, like comparing, 7 seasons to like, 10 episodes, so, it's a little hard, but it definitely was so good. It was really, really good. I want to see what they do in the next couple seasons, but
exactly. You have a lot to do still. There's still a lot of things that we'll see.
Yeah.
The ending is phenomenal though.
Oh my god, yeah. Click say I went to Burger King today and get the dinner. I got the Burger King, the Mandalorian Grogu meal, and the collectible cup.
That's awesome.
Okay.
If I didn't have to go to Burger King, I would do it. That's not
just I just want the cup. Just give me the cup. Keep the burger.
I'll pay full price. Don't worry about it. Just keep it. It's for you.
Donate it to somebody.
Exactly.
Teague, what's up? Said Maul Shadow Lord season 1. I gave a rating of 10 spy bots.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Even though not one spy bot was made it to the end because he got cut in half.
R.I.P. I like that bot. I liked him a lot. Like he was a little sassy, but and you heard him, I think, a little more clearer than like somebody like a Chopper. Where Chopper like super sassy, but like the shit he says, like people like dub it and they're like, oh no, he's saying like messed up shit. So well with this one it was like he was a little badass bot. And I saw the email with the Resident Evil trailer. After we talked about the trailer, the next day I went up watching the interview with the director, and I heard him talk about it, and I was like, okay, I was like, I mean, it's cool you put it there, but
I don't know. Am I wrong to say I still feel the same way? I still feel like it's going to be a great horror movie and
great
mediocre,
like
and mediocre overall. Resident Evil.
Yeah.
No, that's understandable. I think it's going to be a really good horror movie just because I like all of his other everything else that he's put out, but just I don't really get why the filmmakers are so reluctant not to stick closer to what we all know and associate with Resident Evil as far as the characters go. If you're going to keep kind of pivoting away, just if you're going to go through all that trouble, you could really just make it its own thing.
Agreed.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you're just using the name.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool listening to him talk about it. He definitely has passion, but I just don't get. It was like, oh, I love the games, and that's why I'm not taking any of the storyline. It was like, I was like, cool, but yeah, it's whatever. But gotta check it out. Teague says he's ready for X-Men 97 season 2. Damn, sure.
That's what we should have. You talking about background music? That'd be the perfect background music.
Just and on repeat. Oh man. That's the only thing though, is like if I can find a way to play music so like we don't hear it, but
that
I
plays
don't know.
on a regular. But so I did
But even
it.
though it's like that wouldn't even work, because if like say like somebody like Mama Bear is watching it with us and has us on and the stream, so she like would have to listen to the background music to listen to us, and also things I don't know.
So I played background music when we did our last we did a mock draft, fantasy mock draft, and so I did background music, and
That makes sense.
It was fine for that. For we're talking is hard to hear us clearly. It's hard background music.
Yeah, and then you're trying to listen to like a TV show, So yeah. So we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll do that the stupid ass like TikTok thing where they play a random like video game clip in the top part, and then they're talking about important shit at the bottom. It was like over here to the left or something. We'll play like Subway Surfer or some stupid. Oh man. What else we got here? We got Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence? May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you.
Oh man. Yeah, everyone's talking about Maul, so I don't want to get too much into it because we are going to talk about it. Excuse me. Fernando, looking forward to the show. Second season. There's Mama Bear. Don't make me break out the candy. Well,
it was my fault. I was trying to get here. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. Well, I know you got here late. I like fell asleep with the kids, and then as I was waking up, my oldest started like screaming like bloody murder. I'm like, what the hell, man? And he's like super like soaking wet sweat. I'm like, what? Like, and then he just had to go potty, but I think because he was so sweaty, and he all the time he pulls in like 3 blankets. He has like 100 freaking stuffies. So I was like, no wonder you're hot, man. Like you just like. So like as he was going to the bathroom, I was like pulling out all the stuffies. I was like, here, man, you get like 4 Mickeys and 1 blanket. He's like, no, Dad. I'm like, yeah, shut up, go sleep. So yeah. Oh man. Yeah. If Ezra Bridger is also Paul, we're gonna have a problem. I think he is, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen, man. I'm sorry.
Well, everyone say May the 4th, May the 4th. Let's see if I see any new names on this list. Big Peeps 82. What's up? Spoiler: aliens are real. They are real.
I believe it.
Do not watch Project Hail Mary.
Exactly. Rocky. Did you hear Andy Weir understand how he made Rocky? Did you guys ever hear that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good. He's on Star Talk, right? So if you guys want to look at this, just Google Andy Weir Star Talk. So he talks about him just finding the planet, because we thought in this in Tau Ceti that they had an exoplanet. He thought about it. He said, okay, it's a red giant. I mean, it's a red sun, so it's red star. So it's not as vibrant, whatever. It gives out low light, but it's so close that how do I get water to stay on this thing? So what he did to keep water on there, he says, okay, I'm going to put it on immense pressure. Under immense pressure, then I'll be able to have liquid water on there. Well, also it's so close and it's a dim star that I'm going to say that no light comes past the atmosphere. So they never develop eyes because there's no light in the atmosphere. So all the characteristics of Rocky came up because of what he figured out about where this planet that turned out not to be an exoplanet, how it should be working. So he reverse engineered from there how Rocky's supposed to look.
Yeah.
And that's how
awesome.
he wrote it.
Yeah.
He's like a major astrologist. Like he loves this stuff.
Like the science of everything is like awesome. I mean, he is getting into a lot of people's shit lists right now because he's like, well, I don't put politics in my book. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? Like every book has politics. What? Like, so he's getting a lot of pushback from people like, oh, well, I don't believe in politics and blah, blah, blah. And So
did you not read his own book?
Yeah. Any of them? Well, at least the two that I read. Martian is very political. It's not like overtly like left versus right political, but it's still politics.
It's not as prevalent as some of their content is. So I guess I suppose I get what he's getting at. But yeah, it's I think like everything in some way, shape, or form has some form of politics. Yeah. It's just not especially as in your face, I guess. Especially Project Hail Mary, yeah.
That one had a lot of politics in it, man. It was like a lot. I mean, just global warming in general is very political at this point. So it was like,
it's political because it's someone stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I pay my taxes. I don't care what you say.
Right.
I don't care what you want. I paid it. All stupid amount of money of it.
Unlike other, rich people.
Other people that are in this country. Ugh.
All right, let's keep going. We got Nanette in the house. What's up? Always appreciate Nanette coming in.
I always love when she's healthy, when she's feeling good. It's wonderful.
Exactly. And we got Deuce.
Deuce the GOAT.
Deuce. The Big Peep said, I still have my X-Men comic books. Yeah, man. Gotta keep those.
Nice. Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. This one. So I now officially have everything from 72 to 300.
Wow.
Everything. I was missing 168 and 168 and 180. I was missing. So now I have them. So
nice. You found them. That's always like the best, man. When you find a book that you're like missing and you're just like, it just like makes your day.
Come here. I was like, I was looking around like, is anyone gonna catch me? Someone's gonna come and try to grab this out of my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you like start to like hold it like
I got one. Can you put this up there?
Or stiff arming people on the way to the counter.
They might have a problem though if they came after me.
Oh man. We got Kyle. He goes, Graham, what? He was not cool with him.
Oh man.
We didn't aim at that.
It's just what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah. Oh man. Where we at? Saying hello. Is ET a Jedi or just a Force user? Ooh, good question.
He's a potato.
I'll say he's just a Force user. He's just a Force user.
He's a potato. Someone else was using the Force on him.
He made the bike fly.
I'm saying that someone was on the outside making their potato fly in the bike.
Did you ever ride the ET ride at Universal?
So many times.
Yeah.
So many times.
I love that ride.
Going through the whole thing, hearing the music the whole time, walking through the line, man.
Bro. And it says your name at the end.
I've done
because you have to like when you first go in, you have to like put your name in, and it like it registers like where you're sitting in which car and stuff like that. So people mess around with it all the time. But it is pretty cool. Like right here. It's like Brian. Yeah, it's like but it is a cool ride. It is a cool ride. I hope they never get rid of it. It's super dated.
It doesn't even matter. People just go to do the ET because you guys say I went there and did ET.
Yeah.
That's why the Simpsons ride is still. I still go to the Simpsons ride.
That's probably gonna call. I hate the Simpsons ride. Oh,
can't fit through it. And your knees
no, I hate. Universal is big for this. I hate simulated movement.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only thing that makes me nauseous. I can be in teacups going 100 miles per hour or 100 revolutions per minute or whatever. Like I can go in teacups and just spin the shit out of it. I do roller coasters, everything. But when you're just in a box that shakes and everything like on screen is coming, I almost threw up on the Simpsons ride. The queue was great. The queue all the way to the ride was cool. And then we sit down and I'm looking, I'm like, oh God, like all the ride was my head between my legs, like, oh.
What about the Harry Potter ride?
But that's not as bad because you're at least on a track that moves, But this, you're literally in a box and all it does is like lean up and it starts to like shake and shit. Where a lot of the other ones, at least you're on a track that kind of moves to
you a
screen to
little
screen,
bit.
so it's not as bad. But yeah. I never almost threw up on a ride. And also, I think that used to be the Back to the Future. I think.
It was.
I think that used to be the Back to the Future. Right? But that's probably going to close because I don't think Disney's going to let them renew their Simpsons license.
Well, they're supposed to be getting rid of all of the Simpsons Land stuff.
Yeah, all the Simpsons Land. Yeah. Marvel, their whole Marvel section too is also very much in question. But they got a little bit longer for.
Yeah, I don't see that going away. Honestly, I don't see that one.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay with it because it's more comic booky and not MCU based. You know, it's all comic book kind of stuff. So I think they'll mostly be okay with it. But you never know.
And they buy
Disney might be like, right?
Oh
man.
I got a
ooh
mystery bag. I'm gonna open for you guys.
Oh, you got to get the Mark Spears Thundercats cover. It is gorgeous. Mark Spears just makes amazing covers, man.
What do I get? Hopefully it's something decent. We'll see.
It's like super rare one.
Oh, okay, sorry. I already have this one.
Oh, you get a few in there?
Yep. And
that's cool.
That one's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And I got
that one's cool too.
These are pretty cool. I'm okay with them.
I like it. Yeah, look up, see if they're good. Any good ones? Who else we got? We got Cleves. What's up, Cleves?
Cleves, how you doing, man? So glad you're here.
Let's see what's up. What's up? It was Mike Grizzly. Thanks for asking. It went well. Check out the replay. Well, we live tomorrow again, preparing for Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
How you do? What go? How did
yours go?
Oh, yours go. Okay. Yeah.
So no, it's been a day. I don't know. Everything's been a lot.
Yeah. Where are we at? Just kind of going through stuff. Vader's no joke. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
To the duck race. What am I giving away?
What is it? And I can't believe Anzo says that it sucks. Star Wars Shadow.
So I understood why he doesn't. I understand why Anzo doesn't like it.
Wait, so it's like legit? He don't like it?
Yeah, he really doesn't.
Or he's just trolling?
No, really? He does not. He does not like Maul.
Really?
And I did text him today. I was like, "Hey, you should really check out Maul, man." He was like, "Nah, I'm good." And I was like, "Bro, it's Maul versus Darth Vader, and Vader is a man, and he as fast as you want to be and all this stuff." He just said, "No, I'm just gonna hammer you." It was he's so much better with the Force than everybody else. He was just amazing. And I was trying to tell him, and he was like, "I don't know. I don't believe in it." Like, oh, this dude.
Like what Mama says. It's unrelated news. Water is wet.
Exactly.
But wait, what was his reasoning on not liking it or not wanting to watch it?
Not enough action.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe not at the first 4 episodes, but I mean, you got some of the best lightsaber stuff. Period,
yeah, I thought there was plenty of action.
Yeah, I would probably say this might be the best lightsaber stuff since episode 3.
100%.
I'm trying to think of other lightsaber stuff. Obviously, that's on a whole nother level. That's like the best of the best, and nothing is ever going to get close to that. To that,
they were so fast they had to tell them to slow down.
Yeah. But like the one where Maul versus the 2 Inquisitors, and then now this this big fight between all of them. I don't think there was another. Yeah, no, I think this is the best one since that.
Yeah,
this is the best one since that.
That fast, and they're so good, and it was crisp. So if you slowed it down, you have things so fast, you gotta watch with your eye, and you're not sure. Yeah. It's so crisp that you can slow it down and still see how phenomenal it was, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it was.
He's Darth Kaka, so He's Darth Vader. What can you do?
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and that is like, you know, as much as I don't like the prequels, that fight is the best fight. It might be one of the best sword duels like in cinema history. You know, definitely one of the best, if not the best. As in Star Wars, it's the best fight, no question.
Bad.
Not
I
even close.
Still really love Darth Vader and what was it?
Obi-Wan?
Yeah, Obi-Wan. I still feel like that was still it's probably my favorite still.
Which one? That
Awesome.
Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back and
A New Hope.
no, yeah, no. So Empire Strikes Back with him and Luke.
Yeah, when he chops off his hand. That's
Yeah,
I mean that's a good one. But
really
he was just
good.
messing with him though. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was badass fights.
Yeah, sometimes animation, like I've said before, sometimes for stuff like this, it's the way to go. To do a lot more that you just can't in live action.
Yeah.
But you know, I just I don't know. Maybe it's because the Empire Strikes Back is just such a good movie that moment, you know, when you're going through all this stuff and then you find out he's Luke's father and all that stuff. But just it was still fast, and Vader is so good. Vader's just a badass, man.
Yeah.
It's the greatest villain of all time. I don't care what anyone says.
100%.
Vader's number one. I don't care.
100%. Like whenever you have Vader on screen, you're just like, oh shit. You know, like even in Rogue One, he pops up and you're like, oh damn, you know. So yeah, I mean, is it if people want to come like say like, oh, putting Vader in this show is kind of like a cheat code, I was like, yeah, but if it makes sense, you know, I don't see, and it would make sense why Vader would be there, you know. So there's no way in hell Andor speaks Star Wars. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care. I haven't got to that one. Give 9 stars out of 10. Okay, that's pretty high. We got Sheet in the house. What's up, Sheet?
What's up?
And then what's going on, goes, made a yerp be with you.
Yeah, the yerp with you, perp. Yerp.
I like that. Oh man, skate or die. Saying what's up. He creates an oven. I don't even know. I'm skipping around so much. I have no idea what. Because I'm trying to so we can at least get into some stuff. Yeah, he was friends with Yoda. Oh my god, that's awesome. He was friends with Yoda in the Phantom Menace. He's a Jedi. He shows up, right? He's like in the background.
Yeah,
in it, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, you're hilarious right now.
Yeah. No shaky. Oh man. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I ruined that for you, perp. Nanette, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Spoil the crew.
We gotta give Nanette a little something for coming and being a YouTube member. Always appreciate that. What we got? What can we play? There we go. Since it's kind of Star Wars ish.
And may the Schwartz be with you. What a world.
Wow, I love that. I love it.
I cannot wait for that.
Oh my god. Baseball's so fun. It's just so awesome.
Yeah. I told you if I can play enough of a game, I get the money maybe to get my subscription, I would, and that's why I haven't been talking so much. No. You play your game to get the money.
All I know is you being here, just talking is great. Just having a conversation, I think that's the best part of this whole thing. I told you I had a long day. I was excited to come on and talk to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this. We need to make like a clip or a sign or something. Like any and all complaints about Maul can be addressed to Big Ford Entertainment. And like flash his like logo.
Oh my god. Like,
or there's like complaint department. And it's just like Hanzo's channel.
As long as you don't do it tomorrow night when we'll be doing From, because From's gonna be if people don't like episode 3, I'm gonna break down why you should have liked episode 3 tomorrow on From. So I can't wait for that.
So I I have to watch the episode 3. I got caught up with episode 1 and 2. So
I understand that there's 3 feels like a filler. It does feel like a filler.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that happened that are just great. So
I mean, especially after like episode 1 and 2, it's hard. It's like the Invincible thing is like you have a few episodes that are so like good, you know, especially like at the beginning of a season, you're like, oh shit, you know, and then I haven't seen this episode, so I can't really say if it's a filler or not, but you know, the only season I watched all the way through was season 3 with you guys until like the very end, and then I watched that. So, but season 3 didn't have any filler. I don't think, you know, I didn't feel like it did, you know,
pushed the story all the time. This one was a lot of setup. It was a lot of setup. So,
yeah. And then that's what Purpose saying Andor still peak Star Wars.
I hate Andor so much.
I like season 2 more. Season 2 was better. It kind of saved this. I'm like, it was horrible, but yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm the big I know I'm the big Andor defender of the group. I don't know if it's still my favorite, but I do absolutely love Andor. I think I liked Maul a little bit more. I got to think about it where I'd rank Andor. Definitely liked it quite a bit though. Oh yeah, it's not for everyone. I have to respect that. But yeah, I'm an Andor fan. Like when I rewatched season 1 as a whole, it worked for me a lot better, and then I really liked season 2 all the way through.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I give it a second chance.
I will never. I will never. I never get that time back. I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, this is about to come." I was waiting. I was waiting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, okay, something's about to happen. Something's about to happen. 7, 8, 9. Every time something's about to happen, it's going good, and then nothing.
It cuts to like,
motherfucker.
Yeah. Even like the prison thing, like when he was in jail, I'm like, oh, there's gonna be something massive is gonna happen in jail, and then they just escape. Like, you had Andy Serkis, like, and then that's it. Like, he's gone. Like,
it just made me infuriated me. That's what it was.
Yeah, because it's like all build up and then build up, and I was like,
you know,
that's why season 2. I think season 2 was better because it was like a steady incline and then the big climax at the end, which everyone knew what was coming, but it felt more satisfying as a season. I thought at least season 2 was.
And I think I had to explain for me, like, I don't feel like it doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. I know everyone wants a more grounded Star Wars. I want Star Wars to be with the Force. So if you have any Star Wars without the Force and you don't have entertaining stuff for me, I just can't get with it. I can't, you know, and people like it, and that's fine. I just hate it. I just hate it so much because it makes me so angry. Because I think it could be good because you don't have. I don't need lightsabers all the time. I don't need everything has to be with Jedi and Sith, but I do need the Force because I feel like then you're not in the fucking Star Wars universe.
Like, the universe.
You're not doing it. That's my problem.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about space fighting, and we're talking about y'all want to ground it. What are we doing?
Well, I was gonna say it was like it's having a zombie movie and calling it Resident Evil, and it has nothing to do with any storyline
from Resident Evil.
Yeah. So. Yeah. But where we at? We got Kenneth coming in. What's up, Kenneth? Have you seen this Michael Jackson movie biopic yet? Yes, we have.
Only 4 times so far. I haven't seen it 5.
I've seen it a few times,
but before I've seen it 4 now.
Wow, it's really good. I think what is where is it right now? At
430 million.
430. Yeah. Wow, it's doing pretty good. You can actually check out if you go to our videos. You can watch our full review, and we do like a long review for it. You know, full discussion, break everything down, and stuff like that. So, Yeah,
And
it was a
I
fun
can't
time
wait
talking
till it
about
gets closer to $1 billion because then I'm gonna come after all y'all that says not making more than 500 million, not more than 600. Coming after all
it.
y'all.
No, that was Brandon Davis. Like I said, it's not gonna make any money. I was like,
B told me, he came back and told me he was wrong. He messaged me
Did he?
personally. He came and said, Brian, I was wrong.
After you
I
watched
know.
it?
Yeah, he said
Okay.
I was wrong. So he came and told me. He's like, yeah, no, I made a mistake. You're right. I was wrong. You're 100% right. So Brandon Davis came and did all that. So I respect that. You know, you did when you're wrong. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
We do that on this channel. You know, there's other channels I watch that they've never will admit they're being wrong ever. Brandon knows what I'm talking about. He's been with that guy.
I think he's in here now. Where is he? Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
And it was trash. What's up, Ponzo? Who else we got? We got what's that? I don't know how to pronounce that.
The case of the fox.
Kazat. Fox.
I like the Kazat.
Kazat the fox. There you go. Kazat the fox. You go. Appreciate it. Saying what's up, Brandant. But what else we got? You know who that is?
That's a little bit delayed. I didn't know who you knew it.
I know who that is.
Gotcha.
Okay. I figured it had to be an inside joke or something.
Oh man.
There you go.
Got Travis with the super chat.
Man. Man, damn, I'm so far behind. And I'm skipping around too to get to people. Happy May the 4th, guys.
For 20 minutes. That's our fault. We're
I
late,
know.
and then they'll show for 20 minutes. That's our fault.
Yeah, no, 100%. What is Star Wars hot take for you people in chat as well?
I told you, I hate Andor.
That's probably a big one. I don't know what's a hot take though.
Mando and Grogu doesn't make more than $750 million at the box office. Is that a hot take?
I don't think that's a hot take.
Shit.
You know,
I mean, everything else makes billion.
Yeah, but I mean, already a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a made for TV or made for big screen like TV movie." You know, yeah, you know. So I mean, you have a lot of people already kind of doubting it. You know, and I think for the most part, I'm on with a lot of the critiques. For the most part, you know, the main critiques of Star Wars. You know, I mean, when you have people bitching about like, "Oh, this woman is strong for no reason," I was like,
so what?
You know, so did you not see Luke Skywalker? Like, you know, so I mean, even like a hot take is like Finn should have been a Jedi. You know, like
I've said that every day.
Yeah, but that's not a hot take.
I come in every day. Finn should have been a Jedi. They're wrong. Everything you did in those last 2 movies was horse crap.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is a good hot take. The stuff following the sequels, you know, with Rey and Finn and whatnot, that are the Lego on Disney Plus are actually pretty good. They're actually pretty good because there's one where Finn is actually training to be a Jedi under Rey or with Rey at the very least, you know, but it's a Lego movie. I was like, what are we doing? Why is the Lego movies doing Star Wars better than the damn sequels?
Okay, here you go. I didn't hate episode 7. I think and I think it could have been a good start to a story. They just effed it up.
Yeah. I agree with that. What about you, B? You got any?
Rogue One is one of the best Star Wars movies.
Yeah, I mean,
top 5. It's top 5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Out of how many? Like what? 15 movies now or something like that. So that's not bad.
That's good.
I
that's
love
really
Rogue
good.
One. Like it's like good. It's like a top 3 for me. I absolutely adore Rogue One.
I have all the original movies higher, and I have episode 3 higher.
Yeah, Rogue is one of the best Star Wars movies. Where's it? Oh, here. So Fox was saying Star Wars hot take. Acolyte has the best lightsaber fight. Just ban you from the channel from that right now.
I'm like, did we not see
him.
episode 3? Did you not see episode 3? What are you talking about?
There were some cool parts, but I think overall, there are some cool parts. There are some cool parts in Acolyte. When you first meet what's his name, and he has the helmet, that can turn off a lightsaber. That was pretty cool. Like there is some cool stuff. I think
just wasn't put together.
It just wasn't put together right, And then the part that pissed me off the one of the most was her bleeding her crystal like without even trying. I was like, what? Like Vader lost his damn mind trying to bleed his crystal in the comics. It was like, and she's just like, I'm angry. Turned red. I was like, what? It's like fucking stupid. But yeah, I would give Acolyte had some.
I'm gonna have
cool
to go back
moments.
and see on the Acolyte, because the Acolyte kept gaining me and losing me, so I'm gonna have to go back and look for and pay more attention to the lightsaber battles.
Yeah, the one in the forest.
It's not coming.
It's
really not coming to me.
But some of it was sloppy. So I'm not saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go back and
Especially
look.
it being the High Republic, it should be like the best dueling kind of time.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense why Rey kind of like those are sloppy because no one's fucking training them. You know what I mean? Like Luke was, fairly sloppy-ish with a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one really training him. You had a 900-year-old Muppet, training Luke. So yeah, and then everyone after that was like kind of half-ass trained with a lightsaber. But then you go to the High Republic, and it's supposed to be like the peak of Jedi, thing, and it was a little sloppy. Yeah.
And then so what Travis says is, I'm no writer, but the bleeding of the crystal should not been a one-person task. I would have believed it more if we saw the twins and Soul giving into their anger and all three bleeding it.
That would have been better, but then that would have taken time, and the whole thing with like bleeding the crystal, like it takes time, like you have to sit there and like destroy the crystal, like you have to break it, you make it bleed. So yeah, her especially doing it with the lightsaber on, I was like, what? It's like it just turns a different color. I was like, are we just trying to sell toys at this point? Like with the lightsaber, like my lightsaber changes color. I was like, I don't feel like real, in universe lightsabers should change color like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm picky. Oh man. Yeah.
I like what Travis said, but yeah, dude, you guys are killing it on these comments.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are.
Give me 1 sec.
All right, go for it. I really like The Last Jedi, wearing a t-shirt of it right now. Okay. The combat in Acolyte was fantastic.
I just feel I really think that it was sloppier. It was too sloppy for me, even though some of it was really good. Some of it was a little bit,
Again, I'm what Brandman said. Like, there's parts of it that were like, "Oh, cool," and they're like, "What are we doing?" And then
wasn't most of the action good, and then the story just crappy?
Yeah,
that's why I remember. I remember most of the action being pretty good. And then
what's his name? The villain.
Oh my god!
Was it Manny?
What the hell is his name?
I think Manny Jacinto or something like that.
Yeah.
He was the best, hands down, the best part. Like I want a show with him, like because everyone's like, oh, he deserves better. I'm like, yeah, he does. Like, get a better writer and just focus on him. I want him. Give me his backstory. Give me.
Was it Kumir?
Well, was that what it was? I forgot what it was.
Kumir?
Yeah, I want to know how he got the helmet. Like, yeah, like he was the best thing about that show. Like without doubt.
Why did they have Daphne King like in the middle of the poster and she was there for like 35 seconds?
Yeah, I think spoiler, she dies in the forest. So like,
oh no, I also don't rewatch it.
That's what Perp said. Like, I had no idea Vader was Luke's father. Ruined
it for me now.
Also, before I get too far, Delta Dan
I remember
is in the house. I think because I was skipping around so much. I think I saw Tamika's
Tamika's in here, yeah. Tamika's
in here
definitely
too.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Tamika's
So if I missed you, I'm sorry. There we go. There you go. I was trying to like star every time I saw somebody new, and I kind of started getting it all
travel
mixed
down
up.
a rabbit hole, and it was all over.
Mhm. Exactly. What Mama Bear said, she said the theory that messes with people is that Finn was Leia, Rey was Luke, and the Jedi saves the galaxy. The other guy, the spice dealer, was Han. So like Han was Han, Finn was Leia. Oh no, I would, I would say Poe was kind of like a Han, like more of a legit version of Han. Like they're both good pilots, but one is like an actual
Poe
like,
was, I don't know.
Yeah. But so all these characters were just Finn was ruined in The Last Jedi, Poe was ruined in The Last Jedi, Rey and what the hell? Kylo
Ren
doing their stupid ass,
oh, I hate that
vision
so...
DMing,
Oh
Yeah.
my god. And I
You
could
know,
talk to you. Oh, I hate that.
Even though The Rise of Skywalker was a very safe retread of A New Hope, at least Abrams seemed to have a plan in mind, and then Ryan Johnson just came and just in a very cavalier and callous manner just pissed all over it and undid it like all.
Yeah.
Like
for
he was on
no
a
reason.
personal mission to do. He was on a personal mission to do that. And
I think there was a reason.
And even in even in interviews, kind of looking back on it, he seems very, very callous about it.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you dickweed.
I don't want to speak negative of people, but come on.
And the thing is, like, he is a competent director. Like, because we've seen it in other projects. Like, he's good. So like, it's like, why'd you suck?
Yeah, the Knives Out movies are great. Looper is great. He did this mystery movie. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. Like back in the mid to late 2000s, called Brick. It was with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Actually, a pretty solid movie. So like, a lot of stuff that he's made, if not just about everything that he's made, has been great on some level, except for his take on Star Wars. And I was kind of open to it because that was kind of when he was that was shortly after Looper, which I really liked. So I'm like, okay, he's an unorthodox choice, but this could work if he's going to take over from Abrams. And then I was like, what happened?
So my theory behind it all was the fandom bitching and moan about episode 7 because they're like, oh, it's just a New Hope redone. I was like, why is that a bad thing? It's introducing.
A New Hope is a great thing.
It's a great movie, and it ends in a different way where it's going to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? And then it's also like history repeats itself. He wants to be like his granddad, so of course it's going to be like this. So I was like, it's cool, all right, whatever. I didn't hate it. It's not my favorite, but I didn't hate it. But then so many people actually hated it and bitched and moaned about it, where instead of just sticking to the plan, KK came in and is like, all right, well, we need to do everything opposite. We need to, they want something crazy, we're going to give them fucking crazy. And then we get The Last Jedi, where we just got everything was thrown out the window. Everything was crazy and unorthodox, and then people got pissed. They're like, why did Luke blah, blah, blah? I was like, well, you already said in the last time that you don't want these characters to do the same shit that they've been doing. So now they made Luke do shit that he wouldn't do. So it's like, you can't like ask for like new shit, after you get like something that's kind of rebooted, and then get new shit and then complain about it, so it's like you can't have it both, and that's what I think most of the fandom was really bitching about it. But by then,
I'll save my love for The Last Jedi on my own channel.
No, I remember you liking it, man. I remember you liking it. I just can't. I just can't.
I feel like things were for ulterior motives, and I don't like that. And I also don't like the way Star Wars fans treat non-white male men as characters. That's just if you're a non-white character, you're male character, you're not going to be treated well, and I just don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I would never give that excuse out, and I'll tell you straight up that that's not going to fly with me. You know, and in the freaking whole galaxy, you want to do that? Nah, man. I'm never gonna be okay with it.
And that was one of the reasons why I really liked Force Awakens, because like just not even him being a black guy and going all through that. There's that part of it. Then there's the part of it of like, you know, like how many minorities are stormtroopers. You know what I mean? Like, but then also dealing with a stormtrooper, dealing with like, oh shit, this is not right. You know, and then switching sides, you know, and then also being, you know, a black man, and then also being like
he'd be black, Oscar Isaac, you know, you have a woman, you literally have different people, non-white men all the time, you know, like so that they're around. Not that you have to get rid of white men, because I think that it should be a mix of stuff. Like you should have all
adding
these
something
things.
New doesn't mean you're taking away something old, you know, you're just adding. You know,
and that's what I have my major problem with.
That's why I think the Last Jedi was such a big issue for me. Was like, oh, you legit ruined Poe and you legit ruined Finn amongst other characters. You know, but at least those two characters, new people. I was like, oh, and then you introduce Rose, right? And then I mean, Star Wars just fed her to the wolves at that point, man. I was like. Because the fandom was already showing like what they're about, and then you're just like, okay, let's introduce this character. I mean, you did that shit, and I mean, it's much as Star Wars' fault as literally giving the rabid fandom, you know, this character on a silver platter.
Yeah, it was. Those are just problems I have, and you have, and I think it could. I think they could have done some of the stuff they were going for. As long as they didn't ruin the other characters. That's that. Once you did that to these, because this is different, right? You never had Jedi that could be, you know, different races and stuff like that, right? Like, and then you ruin every single different race that you brought in Episode 7. Like, what? You did it in Force Awakens, and then you said, okay, F that.
You know, and it threw everything out the window. But yeah, Rose was crazy annoying. I mean, that's why I was like, they literally gave them this character. It was a woman, and she's Asian and minority, and then they're like, and then they just made her a shitty character, you know, you know, who had no importance to the fucking story, you know.
There's no reason for you to be there. They're like, why are you here?
Right?
You know, so it was like, it was definitely like Star Wars, like just giving this character and this actress like
this is for the fandom to hate on. Here you go. Come on, man.
Yeah, like she had potential in the beginning. I'm like, oh, it's cool, you know, her sister, blah blah blah, this that. I'm like, okay, cool. But then I mean, as the movie went along, I was just like, oh, the fuck is it?
Exactly.
Horrible. And it just shows like, look what's happening in Disneyland. So Disneyland, I believe maybe last week, I think it was the 29th or something like that. They wind up changing Galaxy's Edge, because Galaxy Edge, it's still in Disney World. It's still like it, but in both Disney's, it was all based in sequel time, right? It was all that. So you never would see Vader. You would never see, you know, Luke or Han or Leia, any of the cool characters. You only get the new people. People hated it so much and hated the sequel so much, where Disney was like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna take all of Galaxy's Edge, and just a little corner is gonna be the new things, and then all the majority of it is gonna be
the old stuff that they have to go back to. And every new thing that we're doing, even streaming, you have to go back to the same family, the same thing. Even though you have Knights of the Old Republic, you have things that you could do. But you know,
but I mean, but if you're going to Disney and you're going to a Star Wars land, I want to see fucking Vader. I want to see Vader. You know what I mean? Like, but now for after what 4 years or 3 years, however long Galaxy's Edge has been open, like finally you can see Vader. Finally you can meet Luke and Han. You know, they were able to bring in, I think, Luke because of the Mandalorian and Grogu show. They started to slide in different things, you know. But yeah, I was like, now I can finally meet Vader at Star Wars Land. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, Ray, cool, whatever, you know. Like, no, I want to see Vader. Like, what are we talking about?
It's just hard. I don't know. I hate the way they treated it. I hate the tropes that kind of went with it, like S. Bomber was saying. I wish that wasn't part of it. I wish they would have respected the characters that they started off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish they respected it, and we would have been in a better situation. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I said that's one of the reasons I don't like Star Wars. They treat everyone except for white men bad. I mean, pretty much.
Just
you
know.
That even when we first met, like the only black dude with Lando, you know, he wound up betraying them. You know, like he was. I mean, he redeemed himself, but initially, we betrayed him.
It's like because he was the only one. It's an entire galaxy. If it's only one, I don't trust you guys either. Like, this is terrible. The only one. Oh man, that's crazy. And you bring the next one and say, "Oh, we're going to in Force Awakens. We're going to give you a lightsaber, and we're going to pretend like you're going to have this arc that's going to show you how to become this great Jedi." And you know what we do? Forget that ever happened.
Yeah, you're going to run around in a big circle. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
In the very next movie, we just unceremoniously do away with it in the very next movie.
Yeah.
And then all Finn did was scream for Rey every 5 minutes.
In the last one.
Oh, 9?
Pissing me off.
Oh my god. I don't want to talk about episode 9. Oh my god.
That's why I highly do recommend it. I don't know if that's my hot take.
I didn't even
Go ahead.
I didn't even bother with episode 9. It's on my permanent blacklist. But you know, hearing him yell it in the he was doing it in I think he was doing it in The Last Jedi. And you know, hearing him yell it in the trailers for The Rise of Skywalker was enough for me.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't even around the main characters majority of The Last Jedi because he was doing the casino, you know, like I don't know what heist. I don't even know what the hell it was. Like, you know, it was such a waste of a part of the movie.
I have no idea.
Nothing. You kill Phasma. I was like, what? One of the other cool characters. Oh, here's a powerful, strong woman and dead. You know, I was like, what? Like, she was fucking awesome. And then you get a great actress to play her. You know, you get fucking Brienne of Tarth like to play like Captain Phasma. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then she just falls in a hole. I was like, what? Stupid. Yeah. Here I saw this from Fernando. Said the fan base is not completely wrong. Look at all the dumb mistakes they made. The fan base isn't completely wrong, you know. But then I think, as most fan bases, it's kind of like critique, and then it starts getting to a point of like too much or the toxic. I guess if you want to use that word, you know,
that's the problem. You have toxic fans.
Yeah, because there's the critiques of everything, you know, and I think on a lot of the critiques I'm there with, but then it starts getting a little too much of like, oh, why is there a black man in there? Like, oh, why is this woman super strong? Or why did they do, you know, there's like things like that. I was like, I mean, I don't think it's that big of a fucking deal with some of these like, you know, racist, sexist kind of things they say, but you know, but it starts off with like critiques where you start to agree with, like, yeah, that's right, yeah, that sucks, and then it starts getting to like, whoa, like it's not, you know, Kelly Marie Tran, like it's not her fault, you know, she was doing her job.
No,
you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna go and harass her, you know, she was doing what she was told to do, you know. So yeah, it's like, oh, but she sucks. I was like, her character sucks. You know, it's like it's different. So but yeah, but like, that's why the fan base is levels.
She was an actress except playing a role.
Yeah,
but that's the role that they chose, and that's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
I never saw Finn as there's toxicity and everything. Look at our politics. Am I missing something?
know.
Oh, here, maybe it's what Travis said. So Travis said, I think Finn's arc is the most important in Last Jedi. It's the heart of it for me. As for Episode 9, he's as useful as making a time machine to baby Hitler's house and giving it to Helen Keller. I don't think he did any. He didn't really do anything in because it was like the last thing was like what are we fighting for?
Himself. Yeah,
Yeah, and then Rose is like,
himself.
for love. I was like, what?
Yeah, but I don't even know you, lady.
Yeah, like we met yesterday. Yeah, he had potential. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I highly recommend watching the Lego stuff on Disney Plus. That has to do with it, guys. I think they handle. I mean, it's kiddie. It's definitely goofy. But there's certain things I'm like, oh, I like that they did that there. Like that's cool. Like he's training with Rey. Like he's actually gonna become a Jedi. So, but yeah, again, it's a Lego one, so you never know. And let's take the guy who refused to end Vader because he's family and have him wanting to end his nephew because of a dream. Yeah, that was I don't get it. People defend it, and I was just like, it doesn't make any sense.
Total. No, it was a total character betrayal of Luke.
Yeah, 100%.
That's funny. Oh my god.
I got super chat. Real quick said I knew you had potential. Got you Autobot to the Transformers movie. We got Collector. What's up? Collector said I just saw the brand new Odyssey trailer. Amazing. Fire. I didn't even know I had a trailer that came out.
I know they were talking about it coming out today. So.
Yeah. All right, you guys want to watch a couple of these trailers? Because I saw you got Power Ballad. I think Collector was talking about the Power Ballad one last week, and then Pitfall. I have no idea what Pitfall is.
Pitfall is not important. It's just something.
Yeah, but the Ted Lasso.
Odyssey, a new official trailer was released 9 minutes ago.
Nice. Watch that. Take off my ice pack. Yeah. Oh man, we do have some trailers. We'll watch a couple trailers. We'll talk. Do you guys rather talk Maul first? And if we have time, you guys want to do
definitely do Maul first because we could release Deborah's Prada Thursday. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. At least gives me a chance.
I think everyone saw Maul.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Nanette said, I wish people would stop harassing celebrities just because they don't like the character. Exactly. Like them being a character and doing their job, because they don't get to pick and choose what their character does. You know what I mean? Like the director does it, the writer, the director, like you have people above them that just tell them like, no, this is what you do. A great example is Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill pretty much, and I think Mama Bear or somebody in chat said it, where Mark Hamill was like, I don't think Luke would do this. And he's like, yeah, but I'm the director. So it's like, okay, I think
kill me off because I'm not going to do this. So go ahead, kill me off.
Yeah. I think that's kind of like poor leadership if you're not going to listen to the person who's been doing this
character for 30 years, 40 years. Yeah, he's one of the greatest actors that we've ever talked about. And probably one of the best voice actors ever created, ever. Yeah, you don't want to listen to Mark Hamill?
Yeah, I mean he is like Luke Skywalker, so you wouldn't think like that. The guy who's been around George Lucas for decades, and just to be like, nah, I wanted to do this. I was like, but people don't get mad at Mark Hamill. People aren't over here like bitching and moaning to Mark Hamill, like, oh, you killed Luke Skywalker. But they do it to Kelly Marie Tran. They did it to the chick who played Reva, or was it Reva?
Yep.
But I forgot what her name was or her real name is. But yeah, they harassed her too. I was like, why are we going after them? And for me, it never made any sense. I mean, you know why. Yeah. But it's just annoying. I'm all first is Star Wars Day, exactly. Usually I'm like, all right, we're talking about Star Wars for a little too much, but it is Star Wars Day. So it's like if there's one day we get to rant about Star Wars, it should be today. Oh man.
They do what the people call it. That part, exactly.
Yeah. Star Wars Part 2. Man. If you're gonna ride Dan Ryan style, I'm just thinking about Transformers 86.
Oh man.
Yeah, sometimes there's studio interference. Yeah. Yeah.
We could do an all Star Wars stream, yeah, 100%. But
yeah. Yeah, we could definitely do an all Star Wars stream. Oh man, I don't think I ever released the video of me making my lightsaber. Did I ever release? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
Shit. That would have been a good day to release it today. Because I'm watching all these other people like with their videos about doing it, and it just like reminded me of mine. And I was like I got all those moments that you always see in all the videos where people are like, oh my god, they're all giddy and stuff. Yeah.
Release the quacking.
Man. Skipped your message? Oh, they showed it on the Stephen Colbert show. Okay.
No, that makes sense because yeah. Stephen Colbert's last show, wasn't it?
Was it today?
Yeah, I believe it's today. It's the last one.
Yeah. If you missed it, I told you guys how I watched it. Christopher Nolan was on Stephen Colbert. Okay, I know John Favreau was on, I think, Stephen Colbert, and we got a new teaser for our first look of Mando and Grogu, and it was not good. So I was like, we get a good trailer, bad trailer, good trailer, bad trailer. I'm like, man, I don't know what this movie's gonna be, but honestly, I have faith in.
Let's check out the Odyssey one, then Ted Lasso, and then Power Ballad.
Yep. Exactly in the net. Yeah, we don't intentionally skip. We just kind of like bounce around a little too much. All right, let's get this ready though. Let's watch this Odyssey. Get that there, put that there. All right. Let's watch some other non-Star Warsy stuff before we get into back into Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, let's do it quickly so we can get through it. Let's do it quickly because I do want to get into Maul.
Yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. All right, let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We have a new look at the Odyssey. I think Collector Movie Man in our live chat told us like it was just released over on the Stephen Colbert show. So
about 12 minutes.
We got to watch it. Yeah, it just came out. So yeah, let's check out this new look at the Odyssey. That looks good. That was a good trailer.
Yeah. And it's got me even more excited than the prologue that showed with Avatar a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
The cast is absolutely insane, by the way. And Christopher Nolan taking on Greek mythology is just like probably the biggest selling point.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he makes, I will definitely watch opening night. So yeah, this is interesting as a next step for him. I'm looking for, because everything that he does usually has some type of is usually pretty realistically grounded for the most part. So yeah, him taking on Greek mythology is really, really interesting to me. And the fact that he shoots everything specifically for IMAX, I pretty much refuse to watch it any other way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, this is, I think the only thing that I'm having trouble suspending disbelief with is Anne Hathaway being the mother of Tom Holland. Just is weirding me out. But yeah,
this is kind of work.
Yeah, but when you yourself still look like you're about 22, you know.
Anne Hathaway does not look 22, bro.
but she does.
Okay. Okay, in the same way you were 22. Okay. Nah, okay. Okay.
What you think?
So no, this fucking amazing trailer. Like, I was down for watching it. I was gonna see it day one. Now, if they have a pre-show, they have an early release.
Right.
I'm down. I'm there because I think this looks amazing. Amazing. Everything about this is what I need. I need this in my life. I don't want an IMAX. IMAX is too impersonal. I want Dolby. I like Dolby. I like the screen better. I enjoy that better. But this is a day one. Like, this is order your ticket 6 weeks out movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's June 1st. And you're like, hey, July 17th is coming. Let me buy my ticket movie for the movie. That's so good.
Yeah. Well, didn't they put the 70 millimeter like screens like a year out and they sold out like immediately?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So perfect. So I'm done. So like literally, if you know what, we need to have arm wrestling content. Like, this is what I want. I want us, whoever gets people that could beat me in arm wrestling. If I can win the arm wrestling and beat everybody else, I should get a ticket to the first show. Give me 70 millimeter. That's what I want to do. Arm wrestling. Let's go. That's what I'm doing. New way to the world. No more war. Arm wrestling all the way.
It's arm wrestling.
That's all we do.
Oh man. Well, they're supposed to be building I don't know how far along it is, but a 70 millimeter screen, not too far from us, out in the burbs. So that'd be awesome when that actually comes up. But yeah, like Coles A said, at this point IMAX is probably cutting them checks. It was like, my whole movie's gonna be shot on IMAX, not just scenes, the whole thing. Like, I think it's the first movie completely shot on IMAX film. I could be wrong, but I thought I heard something like that. So, but yeah, this is gonna be great. So many people, crazy. Half of the cast have other projects dropping this year. Yeah,
half the cast has won like Oscars,
like Oscar nominated, Oscar winning. Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing is like, so many people want to be in a Nolan film, and I forgot there was what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson were on like some kind of like truth telling YouTube show kind of thing, and she was told like what she really wanted, and she's like, I want to be in a Nolan film. And he goes, yeah, he's really good. I forgot. And he's been in a few other like a Nolan movies, and she goes, yeah, I heard. He's like, yeah, he's really good. Like, she's like, put a good word in for me. And he's like, oh yeah, we'll see. So, yeah. So yeah, it's just so many people in this, man. Like I didn't even know John Leguizamo was going to be in this film.
Yeah. No clue.
I remember.
No clue.
I had completely forgot he was in it.
Yeah. But this was going to be a day one for me. As soon as they said Nolan's doing an Odyssey movie, I was like, sold. I don't even need to see a trailer. I'm sold already with that.
Yeah, that was enough for me.
Yeah. And then they start just opening the endless scroll of who's going to be in this movie. I was like, yeah. Like,
you like him in Hollywood? He's in this movie. You like her in Hollywood? She's in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that said, what if Anne Hathaway is playing a goddess in this movie, and that is why she looks so young? No, I think she's playing. I forgot the name of his wife, but
yeah, she's playing his wife.
Yeah, I don't think she looks young. I just don't think she looks old. I think she looks good. She
does.
She does it. Like, there's 20. I don't think 22 looks good. So I don't know what perception is. In my mind, that doesn't look good. So like, no, 22 is problematic. That's not my thing. I'm never going to say you look 22 and then say that's a good thing. That's a bad thing. Like, you look like you two should be back in college. You should be going to do stupid stuff. Like, I don't want that. I want
you should be in biology class.
You look like a grown woman.
I didn't say
that's my thing. I like grown women. So like, so I'm never going to say you 22. You're like, no, that's still, I don't like that. No, I want someone who's grown.
I didn't say anything about wanting it or not. I just said she looks about 22 still.
I definitely don't think so. I think she looks like
but
a
she
grown,
does.
mature woman. Okay.
There's some clips in here where I saw some stills of her, and she looked like here they didn't look too bad. There's a clip in one of the other trailers where I'm like, oh, why she look like that? But here, like I thought she looked fine. But there's
she looks fine. Like, she looks good. She doesn't look old. That's good in itself.
Yeah, she never doesn't look old. Oh man, yeah. Pushing people. Brian's gonna pick up them and throw them into the theater.
100%. Let's go,
man.
I'm all about it.
Yeah. This is definitely a good one. A good one for sure. Definitely seen it in IMAX. Definitely seen it day one. Yeah. It seems like most of you guys in chat are saying
could this be $1 billion? I mean, it could be the first $1 billion movie. Is it possible that no movie going up to this makes $1 billion?
It's possible.
That would, would that make it Nolan's first $1 billion movie? Because I don't think
because what's called didn't make $1 billion. Well, I feel like The Dark Knight made $1 billion.
Oh, maybe.
I'm pretty sure The Dark Knight made $1 billion.
Yeah, The Dark Knight made a ton. We'll see.
Yeah, I think
it's gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna make a lot of money. $1 billion, maybe. Yeah, Dark Knight made right above 1.006 billion, so it just passed. Dark Knight Rises made 1.08 bill, so see, he's got some.
And that's a 2008. The first.
But yeah, I figure like Interstellar, Inception, Oppenheimer are all over 700. Yeah, I did the bill.
So you start looking at the value of the dollar when it was
2008
when it was a $9 ticket, $7 ticket. $1 billion makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I mean, the dude just makes amazing movies.
Yeah.
So this is gonna do well.
Yeah, I think so.
Minimum 800. This is not making anything under 800. So,
being July 17th.
Yeah, that would make his first billion. No, it
wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. That's why. I know everyone thinks about those things, but $1 billion is doable. It's doable. I just don't think that, because I'm looking at I think the next, if Michael doesn't make it, I think Super Mario Brothers is really slowing down. I don't know if that ever makes it. Mando and Grogu's not going to make it.
And tomorrow, I think you can watch it at home.
Yeah, exactly. So
tomorrow,
that's not going to do it. And then what you talk about Supergirl. I told you where that's going to be. We already told you where that's going to go. So, man, this could be the first one. It's possible. We'll have to see.
Yeah, could be. One last comment. It said Brian craves those for movies to make $1 billion.
Isn't that Fernando who said that Supergirl's going to make $1 billion? Isn't it him that said Supergirl's going to make $1 billion? And I was like, what? Just okay.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Nah,
but yeah, but that's good. This is a good trailer, but all the trailers have been really good. So not surprised that we get another great trailer from this movie. We're definitely gonna be reviewing this when it comes out. We're all gonna be watching it in like the best screens we can watch it, IMAX, Dolby, whatever else. if they come out with something better, like an IMAX Dolby screen, let's do it.
But I'm all for it.
Yeah, right. But cool. We appreciate all you guys coming in. If you're watching on the replay, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. But we want you to leave a comment down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we do trailer reactions like this, movie reviews, other fun, nerdy stuff as well. And if you are watching live, you guys are awesome as well. Stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night.
That was a really good trailer.
Really good trailer. I'm excited about this one.
It's just a teaser.
I have,
It's just
yeah, that's what I'm assuming because it comes out what next year, I think. Or
I think it's this year, right? Didn't they say like?
Yeah,
Didn't they say like August or something?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
it was
shit.
September, but I thought it was like September. But yeah, it might be.
Dang. Hell yeah. I didn't even they were that far along with it.
Didn't they finish filming?
Yeah,
I mean, I was just thinking of when?
Yeah, they've been finished for quite some time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and like it was like January or something like that, February. It was something like that. Like they finished earlier this year, I thought.
That's awesome. I mean, there's not a lot of graphics and CGI and stuff like that, so post-production is probably not that crazy.
Did
For like a Ted Lasso.
Freaking
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
I'm gonna be 45 years old before we get that. August 5th. Good job.
We got Ted Lasso ending and restarting before we get another season of Severance.
Before they start filming another season of Severance.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh man. All right. Yeah. Spider-Man Brand New Day is gonna make the first $70 trillion. You're not wrong.
Spider-Man Brand New is gonna be what, 1.8 billion. I'm gonna go about 1.8 billion.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah, the Matrix in the dome. I've seen that. That looks so good. I would love to go.
Cool.
Would love to go see that. All right, let's watch some Ted Lasso. Where we at? Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome back to the Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This one is the new Ted Lasso season. Was it season 5? I think 4. Is it 4? Yeah. So yeah. So it's pretty much the restart of the show. So pretty much the last season was supposed to be it, and then they're like, let's do it again. So, yeah, I love this show. I was so against watching it for so long, and then finally Erica's like, oh, let's watch it. I was like, fine. Binged it. It was so good. It was so good. Love this show. But yeah, let's check out this trailer for at least the teaser for this new season.
The ETA is ASAP, PP. As soon as possible, pretty please.
August 5th. There you go.
August 5th. Okay.
Yeah. Damn, that's really soon.
Yeah, that's around the corner.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think this trailer Ted Lasso has enough of a following and more than enough goodwill that they don't really need to show much except for the fact that it's back. I think that this is really all we needed. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching it. It's just for all its crass nature at its core, it's just so damn wholesome. So
it is.
Yeah. So that's what I like about it. That's what I like about the character. So I'm happy we're getting. Did they say this is going to be the last season? Because
I don't know.
They were kind of up. because I know they were kind of up in the air
season
about
3
this
was
one.
supposed to be last season. Now when they restarting with 4, they're just going to keep it. We'll see. So that's my concern. I don't want this to feel like a prologue. Like they finished the story and now they're just giving you another day. This is where everyone else is in their life. Like, this is all that's happening. Like the main story's already finished and we're just going to show you where everyone is. I don't want to be that way. I want to have more story going forward. Act like this is not the last season. Even if it ends up being. And because if it is, then you kind of get let down, That's just, but I don't know. I have no idea from this teaser what the hell is going to happen. So I'm just waiting to see and be patient and enjoy it for what it is, because even if it is a prologue, whatever, you've earned it.
It really did. I mean, the trailer didn't show anything that I didn't already know. I knew he's coming back, and instead of teaching or coaching the guys, they're starting a women's club, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how this all plays out, because it's all the other people still there, like Roy's still there, even had like it's the Roy's Road or whatever the hell it said on the thing. So like it's his team now, so is Ted coming back gonna mess up that thing, where like, are people going to go back like, oh, well, what does Ted say? It was like, yeah, but Roy's the coach for the guys, so I wonder is that's going to play into some things, and but yeah, I'm super excited about this. It's Apple does just great things.
They do great things.
They don't know how to market, because they don't market anything. This might be the only trailer we ever get for this show. They suck at marketing, but man, when it comes to the actual quality of their shows, they're one of the best. So
I mean, everything. Because what is it? Silo comes out in July, right?
Yeah, soon.
So this is gonna be in August. I mean, and everything they put out there is quality show, quality writing. So as long as it continues with that, then this is gonna be another hit.
100%. Yeah, people are going to watch it just because they love the first 3 seasons, and it looks like everyone's back. So
it's
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, like I said, it's got more than enough goodwill that you don't really have to do too much to sell it, or like I said, this trailer was this was enough. This is enough to get me excited.
Yeah, and like I was kind of like half joking with Apple having this be the only trailer, because like, there's like a 50% chance that might be true, just because Apple's
you get a regular trailer because it's a teaser, but
only
getting one.
That's it. Yeah. So, but cool. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to talk about some Ted Lasso and review that. Maybe we'll go back and review the first 3 seasons before season 4 starts. Do a quick breakdown of that stuff. But cool. If you're watching us on the replay, let us know by leaving a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this Ted Lasso, this new season. Let us know if you liked the first few seasons, if you're a fan, all that fun stuff. You believe if you watch the show, but we appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us when we talk about this show when it drops, other shows when they're coming out, like Brian said, Silo, plus trailer reactions, movie reviews, all that fun stuff. And we appreciate all you guys in the live chat. You guys are awesome. Stick around, because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right, what you guys saying in chat? Apple TV is really underrated. It really is, but it's also partially their fault, for underselling their content, because a lot of times it's not until like something's halfway through the season or the season's over where you're like,
people find out, like, did you know this, how good this is?
Yeah. Like, well, Porpoise is a good example.
Think about this, guy. So June we get Vampire Lestat. July we get Silo and now August we get Ted Lasso.
Yeah, this whole year has just been nonstop with good TV shows.
It has been.
Yeah.
Let's watch this last one so we can talk about another good TV show, Maul, because Maul was fun.
Here's one real quick. Clark said, never seen Ted Lasso. Highly recommend it, man. Definitely go watch it. Tamika said, I didn't know it was coming back. I'll check it out for sure. See this to me as a natural continuation. I hope so.
You have to explain a few things, but yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Wish Apple would have got HBO.
Me too. Oh my god,
that would have been cool. But yeah, and A24. He-Man, yeah, coming on June. Movies are just gonna be nonstop.
Yeah, because June, July, and movies. Good lord.
Yeah,
check it out.
So Nanette said, I never seen Ted Lasso. I can't afford to get all the streaming services, so I have to. I don't have Apple TV. I think I don't have an Apple phone, but I think if you have an Apple phone,
you can watch this for free. I think.
Yeah, I think you get some stuff for free. Because the first 3 seasons are pretty old at this point. But I if you find a way to watch it, I recommend watching it. It's really good. Like Brandman said, it's very wholesome. It's kind of a little much at times. But it is very wholesome at the end of the day. It's a good show. But not giving up, believing in yourself and stuff like that. So yeah. There you go. He said, yeah, I have an Apple phone and I get Apple TV for free. There you go. So
nice.
If you have it. Yeah. And a free trial. Yeah. They have a pretty decent free trial. I think like a full week or something like that. Yeah. Also, good. Check out your library, your local public library. Because I know it has physical media, so you can always rent the seasons from the library and watch it that way.
That's great. Yeah, I agree. There we go.
Yeah. But all right, let's watch this Power Ballad and then into Paul Rudd. Talk about somebody who never ages. All right. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome back to the Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This one is the Power Ballad. Paul Rudd, I think it's one of the Jonas Brothers, I think, isn't it?
Nick Jonas. He's not just one of the Jonas Brothers. Is married. He's married up. The dude is amazing. Look, hey,
yeah, he's the one.
My respect.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't seen this trailer yet. So it's Paul Rudd. So it's a good chance it's probably good. So let's check out this trailer.
Yeah, closer than I thought.
That's interesting. That's not what I expected.
This is the first trailer that I've seen for it because I think I read some news about this movie maybe like 1 or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's Paul. I kind of like I like these kind of feel good comedies, dramedies. So if it's something that's playing nearby, I might, it might be something that I go check out. Eventually watch it anyway, because I think Paul Rudd's the man. I'll usually watch anything that he shows up in. So
yeah. Mama Bear. It's Ben Affleck.
Sounds funny. This is the 3rd movie that comes out that weekend, right?
Damn, really?
Mortal Kombat and He-Man. Those are definitely higher than Power Ballad, but I like this. This looks good, but I'm going to go see Mortal Kombat and He-Man.
Yeah.
This is an universe.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't have kids, and I can go see 3 movies in one weekend, this would make that 3rd movie. But unfortunately, I can't see that many movies in one weekend.
Well, some of my favorite movies are Paul Rudd. Last week I talked about I Love You, Man. Like he is just phenomenal in a lot of things. Role models. Oh my god, I fucking love him. Like I love so many things that he does. So this seems like something I'm going to love. Have a really good feeling about. I just don't think it's going to make a lot of money. But hey, who cares? Who cares?
Yeah. It looks really good. It looks really good. I think Collector said. I think this movie, if it does well, could be Paul Rudd's first Oscar nomination. That's saying something.
I don't know if Paul Rudd will get an Oscar nomination.
I mean, he's definitely not like the caliber that people that the Academy wants.
People look for,
yeah,
because they look for a certain person, certain type of person.
Yeah. Paul Rudd's definitely comedy, goofy. He has his moments. But they want Leos, not Rudds. Just saying. And as much as I love Paul Rudd, he's awesome. But this does look good. I like it. I like it. Interesting concept though. I like the big star rips off the little guy, and so I wonder if there's gonna be some kind of like happy ending, part of it.
When you see him in the crowd as he's like swaying back and everyone's singing this song, and he probably says something, so
yeah.
Hey, and here it is, the guy who actually wrote it. I gotta tell you everybody this is who it is, and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Rudd is technically Dorian Gray, right? He's obviously there's a picture of him somewhere that that causes him not to age. It has to be, right?
Yeah. The only thing about him is like his hair. That's the only thing that changes. Yeah. Ace said, "This is Oscar bait anyway." I think it's something that they'll probably push, and like, hey, look, it's a cool, fun story, but never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Paul Rudd's fun, but I don't consider him, the best of all time. So whatever. We'll see. He's not Robin Williams. Robin Williams is one of those things that he does a serious role and he's like, oh, this is it. So
yeah. But you gotta look at even something like Brendan Fraser, like the dude was, George of the Jungle and The Mummy and stuff like that. And it took him like leaving Hollywood for a long time and coming back and doing something like The Whale to like be considered like a legit real actor, not just like a goofball, so yeah. We'll see. But looks good. Hopefully, we can watch it and review it because I wouldn't mind talking about a Paul Rudd movie. But again, it's the third movie that weekend.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah. Last one, Tony said, this movie looks somewhat of original film, something people are always complaining about. Yes, very much. Very much. But again, because it is original, it might be a reason why the studios might not push it as much. They're like, yeah, but He-Man's got to make a buttload of money. So
people say they want original, but they really want this thing that's nostalgic.
Yeah.
And then they complain that they don't get original stuff, which is becoming a used an old complaint. If you want original content, put your money where your mouth is and go see it when it comes out. And then stop pissing and moaning when there's more adaptations and remakes coming out. If you're put up or shut up.
Yeah. So there you go. Maybe go see Power Ballad before Mortal Kombat and He-Man.
Y'all can.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. But cool. Good trailer. It looks interesting. Hopefully I'm pretty sure we'll review it. Maybe not that first weekend, but we'll review it at some point. But we want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. If you're watching on the replay, let us know what you think about this trailer. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Does it look interesting to you? Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Come and join us when we do movie reviews, trailer reactions, other fun stuff. And we appreciate all you guys in the live chat. You guys are awesome. We want you to stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. All right. Get into Maul. I think we had another comment. Nanette said, I want original movies. There are a few movies that add dates and sequels to that I'm excited for, but I'm getting tired of them making the same old. Yeah. Like even like Toy Story 5. I was like, damn.
Dude, that should end at 3. But
it should have 100%. you know. But I mean, we're gonna get a 6. I'm just calling it right now. We're gonna get a 6 because we're gonna get the Andy saga or the Andy trilogy. We're gonna get the Bonding trilogy. At the end of the Bonding trilogy, it's somehow gonna end up back in Andy's house, with his kids or whatever. Maybe he becomes a toy collector and gets them all back.
Toy Story 6.
Yeah.
Journey to Brian's shelf.
Yeah. Well,
you can all hold hands.
Andy becomes a streamer and he just like finds his old toys, puts them on behind him. Well, yeah. I did hear some cool things. I heard one of the rumors is Jessie is supposed to somehow meet back up with I forgot who her original owner was. Emily? Yeah, fuck, I can't remember.
I heard about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, that'd be interesting if they do that. Kind of cool, but it's the 5th one. So they got to do stuff like that. Yeah, that has to end with Andy getting the toys back. Exactly. That's why we're gonna get a 6th one.
Yeah,
that's why we're gonna get a 6th one.
He's gonna hand Woody to someone, and he's gonna look on the bottom of the foot and see Andy.
Yeah,
even though it's not
I think that
there anymore, right? Because you had to take the paint off because the toy collector painted over that, didn't he?
No, but then he Andy put it back on after when they came back home at the end of 2.
Yeah, I'm talking about when the toy collector from 4, when he was going to package them, he painted them up and stitched them all together.
From 4,
the one that was going to package him up.
No,
right?
He was in the. They were in the. In like a thrift
Carnival,
store
right?
kind of thing in the carnival.
The antique one, right?
Yeah. I mean, he got his voice box pulled out and he gave it to this dumbass doll.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can see that. I can see like Andy somehow finding him at a carnival and then he like calls the gang back. He's like, "Hey, let's come back with Andy." And the whole mission is like them getting back cross country or some shit. I can't change the media asset. I'm like, it's like stuck. It won't let me scroll. So you might want to change it, or if you could change it to the background.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. No, sorry.
Oh, okay. Starting now.
No. Because like on my do it live. Because on mine, like that tile is like bigger than the rest. So I'm like, maybe if I click it, it'll let me do something, but it don't. It doesn't. Dang StreamYard. Find the titles. Because I think the titles for these episodes were pretty cool episodes. Where we at? Yeah, Strange Allies makes sense, and the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord.
Yeah. So, all right. You guys good to go?
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Collector, you're out of here. Have a good night.
Good night,
I will
man.
retell you what I was trying to tell you on Thursday. Okay, man. And sorry if you missed it.
Collector.
Yeah. Toy Story 10.
You brought that dog, man.
All right. Let's talk some freaking peak Star Wars. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We are going to talk about the last 2 episodes of Maul Season 1. We got episode 9, titled Strange Allies, and episode 10, The Dark Lord. And then that's it. That was it for Season 1. Man, I know we were watching live. We were already kind of ranting and raving about it earlier in the show, how much, what we thought about it. So we're gonna get into full spoilers because there are some spoilers. If you haven't seen it yet, pause us, come back after you watch those 2 episodes because there's some stuff happens, and we're for sure gonna talk about it. So, but yeah, we'll start off with
renewed. Yeah, season 2 is renewed.
Yeah, we're already getting season 2. It definitely ends in a way where it makes sense that we're getting season 2. But yeah, well, cool. We'll start off with Brandman, if you want. What you think about just the 2 episodes together? Just all.
They were awesome. I liked that. Just kind of the way that they were paced, especially in the case of Maul's character, what they did with Devin's character ultimately. I thought that it was very well balanced in her case, and what they do with her at the very end really makes sense, and it leaves the door just open enough to where I'm really, really curious to see what happens next. And how they brought in Vader, just kind of connecting it to the greater Star Wars universe was amazing. Like we were talking about earlier, the way that they did the fight scenes, just how fast-paced and kinetic they was probably my favorite thing about both episodes. I think that it went an interesting route with Maul. And I think they did a little bit more with Maul as a character that I'm really interested in seeing how far they go with it. Ultimately, for all we know, they might end up going way beyond 2 seasons, which I'd be all for if season 2 is up to par. So, yeah, these were awesome.
Yeah.
Dare I say these were probably higher up on my list when it comes to the entire season.
Yeah. I think they're the 2 highest ranked episodes on IMDb. Yeah.
I think I did see that.
Yeah.
Earlier.
I think 9.5 and a 9.7.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're the 2 highest on it ranked. Okay. What about you, Brian? What you think about the finale episodes?
I gotta get into the writers. They did a great job with making Maul still be a villain while not trying to make him a hero. He's we're rooting for him, but they didn't make him heroic. He never turned into a hero or anti-hero, any of that stuff. He still was the villain. He was villainous the entire way, with us still hoping he wins. So I think they did a great job with the whole writing of it. And we hate the Inquisitors, right? And we hate everything they did, as far as government stuff. But he still was a dude. Like everything he did was still a bad thing.
Yeah. Even right at the end.
No matter what.
Right at the end.
Push him in the back. Sorry.
Dick move. Dick move.
But you always, even when he was helping, you always knew the other shoe was going to drop. And I think they just did a great job, a phenomenal job with that. And that's good writing. That's understanding the character. That's making sure things hit the way they're supposed to hit. And they did that with this. So that's my first compliment. Second thing is the lightsaber duels are phenomenal. I talk about Star Wars all the time, saying specifically, you need 2 things for me to be Star Wars. If not, it's any other movie. It could be anything. It could be Dune. You need the Force. You need some lightsabers somewhere in there. You don't have to. That can't be the only thing. It doesn't have to be the only thing. But having that makes it feel very Star Warsy. That's how everything Star Wars that George Lucas did starts with that. They did it to an epic scale. Everything they did with the lightsabers was so fast, so quick, but still appealing to the eye.
Yeah.
They knew technically it was so well done. Then when we talk about episode 10, the difference between Maul and Vader, the power of Vader, you saw it and how they didn't go slower with Maul. He's still flipping all over the place and doing all these things. And Vader is just a badass. And they just showed how much of a badass he was, no matter what. Like, he's able to, you saw him with one arm doing things, destroying them, just destroying them. And it was so well done. He didn't have to speak. He was just this thing. And really, I always thought that's why Vader is the best villain. He makes your villain, your B-level villain, seem almost heroic because he's just that badass. Own theme song, own theme music, and you have the feeling from me. Like we talked about when we were watching, you see Vader come on the screen, you're like, oh shit, it's Vader.
You didn't even see him on screen. You just heard him. You just heard it. Oh,
you just hear the music, and then they
all
slowly
over.
bring in the breathing.
Oh man, that was epic.
It's epic. Epic show. Good job. You definitely hit the landing. You did exactly what I needed to do. So love it.
Yeah, I agree. It was just the way that like the whole story progressed, like through these 2 episodes of them, teaming up and trying to get off the planet, and then you have like the Inquisitors chasing them the whole time, and like it was so well done where like everyone, because I think a lot of people were complaining in the beginning of the season where like, oh well, I really don't care about this character and I don't care about this character, but they told their stories and made these subplots and then tied it all in at the end. Like these last 2 episodes brought it all in together. Like I cared about was it Lawson, and his son. I cared about Devin and I forgot what her the master is.
Jedi Master.
Duka, something like that. Yeah, something like that. But I just took all the stories and it merged it all together, and I'm like, that's good storytelling, It was like, and then it goes back and it's like, yeah, remember when you didn't care about this? Now you care about it, like I wanted to kill Two Shoes, or whatever his name is, the robot, I was like, I still want to kill him at the end, but I was like, okay, you're helping out. Like you figured out like you were stupid, at the very least, So yeah, so even like things like that where like I thought came together and the climax of the show of the season was definitely like well done, because that's kind of what you want to see. You want to see the badass fights, and what else is a badass fight than having like the Jedi with Darth Maul fighting Inquisitors and Darth Vader, it's like and then like you said, Vader was the cherry on top.
Yeah, plus with like it's crazy like how they still animated Vader like with his traditional movements to be still like super like hulking and clunky, but still very formidable and just nasty with it with his saber skills and use of the Force, that sort of thing. So the fact that they maintained that was something that I was, just as a lifelong Star Wars fan, was something I was really happy with.
Yeah. Like they did Maul justice. I thought throughout the season they did him justice, especially in the end. But then when you brought in Vader, I'm like, and they did Vader justice. Like he wasn't. He's not the kind of guy who's gonna do flips and all this crazy shit. Like he's gonna use his overwhelming power, to defeat him, and that's what he did, and just like little things that you saw where like he just waved his hand and they all flew, where Maul and the Jedi dude like pushed him and he kind of just slid back a little bit,
3 feet. He was like,
okay, so, but like he was just so badass, very very just like Brandon said, like hulking, where he's he's so much robot, like it's hard for him to actually do a lot of the things. So, him doing this one-handed stuff is not just him showing how badass he is. It's kind of like a restriction of his movements, like he can't fully grab, the saber with 2 hands all the time like that, because he's just so big and robotic,
But he doesn't need to.
Yeah. Doesn't need to though. Yeah. Like he's learned how to just take advantage of all this power he has, And so it was great. But just the fighting was so good, man. Like him just whooping ass, against these 2 like You know, and at the very least, we know Maul's a badass. The other Jedi guy, we haven't really seen him. He's new to the show, so he's kind of like
so Master Ikudio
Dio
Daki.
Daki. Yeah. So yeah. But I think we all saw what was going to happen at the end with Daki. You know, we were just like, how is he going to die? You know,
it's just so funny that Maul does it. Lawson sees it.
Yeah.
But he dies, so
no one knows.
No one knows.
Yeah. Even like the one things where Devin sees it, you know, Vader, killing her master, and then she, the rage builds up, and there's a part where I think Maul like grabs her, and like he's like, okay, time to go, and she's like, I want to kill him, but then she had this like her voice changed, and I was like, whoa. Like, right, it's there.
But what did he say? I will train you. You're not ready. I will train you.
Yeah. And then we'll both have our revenge. Yeah. You said Crow becomes Star Killer. If they put Star Killer in a show where actual Star Killer is voicing another character, I would be kind of pissed off. Like, no, you can't put Star Killer because Star Killer's already voicing Darth Maul. Yeah, that was her ritual. Yeah, it was definitely like, but it was Maul allowing her to get there kind of on her own. Like he could have stepped in and helped her fight, but he didn't. He kind of like let that rage go through. And literally when she lost her saber, he's like, "Look what I got," and didn't hesitate. She took it right away. So yeah, really, really cool.
I mean,
really cool
does
stuff.
Maul have any right to be upset that Sidious chose another person, especially if it's Darth Vader? Like you really have no leg to stand on. See what I'm saying? No leg to stand on. See what I did there.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's kind of the thing with Maul. He's blinded by rage and revenge. Because like Sidious thought you were dead, bro. Like thought you were dead. Everyone thought you were dead. So even George Lucas thought you were dead. So it wasn't until you came back and you wanted revenge and this and that. But but I think at this point now that he fought Sidious. In Clone Wars, and got his ass handed to him. Sidious killed his brother. All the stuff that happened in Clone Wars. I get why he wants the revenge now, but but acting like Sidious betrayed him. I was like, did he though? He just moved on because he thought you were dead. But again, like somebody like him needs a reason. It's like reminds me of the Michael Jordan stuff. Like him making up this story to get to a level he needs to be at to perform. And then you go ask the other person, is like, oh, I didn't think of that at all, or I didn't say that at all. Michael Jordan's like, I took that personally. That's Darth Maul.
Maul can take whatever he wants personally. It won't matter because if Vader's there, you lose.
Yeah.
Vader was playing with them. They're all three doing whatever they can. He's just like.
Yeah. And the one thing I liked is they knew after dueling with him that first time, they knew right away where like, oh, this isn't an Inquisitor, this is something else. And
what are you?
And I know Maul figures out that Vader is Anakin because of in the Rebel show.
Yeah, he has
in Rebels. Yeah, in Rebels he knows. He's like he knows who that is. So at some point in this show, he's gonna figure it out. Yeah.
I mean, he says, "I have a feeling I know who this is."
Yeah.
He's more like you. And if you're not aggressive, you will lose.
Yeah. Because that was the whole thing in what seasons the fight on Mandalore. I think it was a season 7 of Clone Wars when he fights Ahsoka. He's like, I didn't want to fight Ahsoka. He's like, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight Anakin. I need to kill Anakin because he's gonna ruin the galaxy. And he almost had Ahsoka. He's like, yes, then team up and we can kill Anakin. And she's like, whoa. It's like, you were so close from having her be on your side, but I said that one thing.
I felt when Vader, we talked about him not speaking, that made him even more intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what you say, there's nothing that matters because I'm going to kill you. There's literally nothing you can do. Matter of fact, if they would have gotten the ship and they were closer, he probably would have just snatched them back with the Force.
Grabbed it. Yeah.
Get your ass back over here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I liked him not having the dialogue. Yeah. Like she said, it's part of the mystique of Vader. It was perfect. Yeah. Because they say he don't need to talk. He's like, I'm here to kill you. What else?
I'm here for whooping ass and chewing bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah.
That's Vader 100% of the time.
All the time. Yeah. Yeah. Every Sith Lord thinks they're special. That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Until they get hit by Vader.
Yeah.
Because you always feel with Vader, like it's never the physical thing that Vader was going to lose to. Vader was going to win almost every physical battle. It was the political, the mental, the things that beat him. It was never someone's stronger than him. Someone's more talented than him, except when Obi-Wan had the high ground.
Again, thinking he's special, he's better. Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason why, like, Sidious like turned him into like this robot thing. It's like if he's constantly fighting the pain and the agony and the trauma, he can never unlock his full potential. Because Vader isn't a fully unlocked potential of what Anakin could have been, because Sidious knew. He's like, oh yeah, he would be unstoppable, so I have to restrict him a little bit. And this is a restricted, version of what Anakin can be, and he's still like one-handed whipping ass. So yeah, he's just this, like you said, Vader is the ultimate villain. He's just the ultimate bad guy. Just visually looks intimidating, beats everybody up, and just
I mean, the only thing you could have had Vader say is just something like good, and just something like that, and that would have been enough. You don't need him to have full dialogue because he's just that dude.
Yeah,
Comes once again, he came on the screen. We all screamed.
Yeah,
it's Vader. Like it's just that's what you do, And everyone, they did it right. Filoni did it right with how powerful he was and how just badass he was. And man, this was good.
Yeah. You got to figure out, because it's between the three of them technically fighting him, and then even when it got down to the two of them, the Jedi guy was the only one to get like an actual hit in, and I was like, that's interesting that like once the Padawan's gone and the Sith Lord, or former Sith Lord's gone, and he's able to kind of fight his own fight, like he got a hit in, and obviously that pissed off Vader to the point where like, oh no, that can't happen, and it literally did his like beat down that he is known for. So yeah.
Do you think Lawson's dead?
No, I don't think so. What about you, B?
No, I do not. Definitely not.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. He'll be back in the next season. He's not dead.
You didn't see a body.
I can say that with 100% confidence.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yep, exactly.
Like you say, he's the only person to see what Vader or what Maul did.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
but
important.
by the time he tells it, it might not matter.
It might be too late.
Mm-hmm.
My baby, you were gonna say something, B?
Nope. I was just reiterating he's gonna show up next season absolutely fine.
Yeah. Well, maybe like missing a leg or something. I always see that. Yeah. The Inquisitor's not even
someone usually loses a limb in Star Wars, so
yeah. It's a normal thing. Yeah. Vader ain't here to talk, he came to smash shit.
100%. That's exactly
Lost and
right.
captured. Ooh, I can see the captured being good.
To use him.
Try to figure out where they're going. Yeah, I like that.
Does Maul take the boy home? Take to his mother?
Oh yeah, because she's working for the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, missed opportunity for Maul and him to talk shit. Maybe.
I don't think Vader sees Maul as even competition or anything. He just looks at him and it's like, I'll crush you in my hand.
Yeah. But also, I mean, he's got to have some hatred for Maul. Because he was episode 1, Anakin was there, not when it actually happened, but when Maul showed up and they're like, hey, go hide out in the ship. So like he knows who Maul is and he knows what Maul did. Grant he didn't see it, but ultimately he's like, hey, you took, my would-be father away in Qui-Gon Jinn. So I'm sure Vader kind of wants to kill him too a little bit, like use that anger of like, you took this person from me.
It's just like what B just said, right? Or whoever said that I'm making up a story.
Yeah, yeah. Making up a story to get angry.
And I took it personally.
I took that personally. Yeah. So maybe if they fight again, I could see a fight again because Maul obviously had the injured leg already, and then Vader just kept poking at it and fucking with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see another fight, and then I can see maybe then they go a little back and forth talking, and then they figure out, I know who you are, and you know who I am now, kind of thing. But not for this one. This one was great.
If Maul faces him again, he's in trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's got to be a reason why Maul is like limping around still.
Yeah.
In Rebels. From when we see him in Rebels, he's has a little crutch and stuff. So, Vader could very much, kick his ass again. Yeah. Purpose saying, all I'm saying is both of them have one thing in common, and it would have been cool to see them explore a conversation while they're fighting. Yeah. I wouldn't rule it out yet, though. I think it could happen.
Yeah, I think we just have to wait it out for that. I think I'm not sure if this was the time for that.
No,
just kind of considering the situation.
Vader's still
but
so
definitely,
powerful.
Yeah. Definitely something they could do later. But I didn't even think Vader needed to speak. The way they handled it was perfect. It wasn't the type of situation that required a villain monologue. Just let the lightsabers do the talking, which they did.
Exactly.
So I'm really happy how they handled that.
Yeah. And Anakin was always fight first, ask questions later kind of person anyway. So yeah, I was cool with him. But I saw Lawrence said the 11th brother looks like Reaper from Overwatch. 100%. 100%. Instead of a big ass gun, he's got a lightsaber. Yeah. 11th brother was cool. They keep bringing in these inquisitors, and they keep like looking really cool. So yeah, I wish they do like a show more about like kind of like the backstory of Inquisitors, maybe like a Jedi Tales or Inquisitor Tales, something like that. Because I know in the comic books, like Vader messes with them. Like he when he trains them, he like Brandman said, like he cuts off a limb or he does something to them, and they start to get angry. They're like, why is he always like doing that shit to one of us? And he's like, somebody's like, because that's how he is, and he don't like us, so he's gonna do it to us. That was pretty much the reasoning. It's like, so Vader like just beats up on the Inquisitors in training. So yeah, that'd be cool if they want to do something like that. Because we got Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Underworld, Tales of the Sith. Give me Tales of the Inquisitors.
Exactly. Tales of something.
Yeah. Give me like 4 stories of random Inquisitors. That'd be cool. Yeah. But yeah, I want to talk about Devin real quick because he's kind of like a main part of the cool part, because Maul has 2 stories going on. He has the crime lord story going on, and then he has the apprentice storyline going on. And I find the apprentice one better, more interesting, at least. But with Devin, she's kind of saying she's ready and stuff like that. Is she going to become like? That's what everyone's saying now. She's going to become Darth Talon.
Probably.
Do you guys see that? You see her becoming full Sith apprentice.
I can't rule it out with her becoming that particular character, because it would probably end up making the most sense. And it would kind of centralize the story as well. So I could definitely see them going that route with her. Might be the best way to go about it, to be honest. Just for the sake of not overstuffing things.
And I wonder if they do like a season 2, at the end of that season, like Maul kind of becomes the crime lord again. And I wonder if they do a time skip and then they kind of not more focus on Devin, but give Devin more of a like, all right, she's already been trained. We don't need to talk about that. That's we've seen that a bunch of times. Like, but let's get Devin a little bit older and stuff like that. I there's 0% chance they give her like the outfit that we've seen in drawings and stuff. I mean, it's not even an outfit. It's like
underwear.
Here's 2 shoelaces. Cover yourself up. Like yeah. But yeah, they're 100% not doing that. Although that would be super cool to see on TV, but I don't think Disney's gonna let a big boob Sith Lord
late
chick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Disney plus. Yeah, but yeah. I don't think they're doing the EU. I think they're doing some parts of it, but they're not going to do the full part. Honestly, I think she's going to stay fairly young. I don't think they're going to really age her up at any point. Maybe a small little age up, but she's not going to be like a grown woman.
This is what they do. EU is Star Wars always cherry picks what they want.
Yeah, and that's not a horrible thing. I mean, it works out. They did it with in Rebels with Thrawn. Took him and kind of changed it and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, she's not gonna be called Darth Talon, but I can see her being referenced as like Maul's Talon, or something like that. So, but yeah, she's not gonna become what she was in the EU. Like, no. As much as that would be cool, it's not gonna happen. Disney's not gonna let it happen. Yeah. What's wrong with cherry picking stuff? No, it's. I think it's the right way to do it. I think.
No,
you
absolutely
like
nothing.
You go ahead and pull it out and use it, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Don't pretend like it doesn't exist, and we all know it does.
Yeah. Oh god, KK saying like it's not like there's a shelf of books we can just pick out from. Like, yes, there is. There's like decades of books that you can just pick out from. Like, what are you talking about? So annoying. Yeah. I think she will be called Darth Talon. Well, because even Maul is not Darth Maul anymore, because he's not
a Sith Lord or what for them.
Yeah, I mean, technically he is Sith, but he's not the rule of 2, so I don't know if he could be. I don't know how that works. Well, yeah, be interesting. But yeah. Trying to think of anything else that really. Do you guys have anything?
No, we talk about Lawson. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen with his son. What's going to happen? Is he going to go kill this prime boss? Is he going to be in put someone else at the head, but then have to kill them too? Or is he going to become crime boss by default, and they're going to give it to his son, and he by default takes it over?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be interesting. It's kind of like falls into it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely be interesting. I didn't think about that yet.
yeah, yeah. Because if the dad's gone and the master's gone, and both of the younger characters turn evil, that'd be interesting. I like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, they're 30-ish minute episodes, so it went by really quick. It went by really quick. I really want to watch it again just because.
Yeah,
it's worth the second watch.
Quick and easy watch.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm. I might do that.
Yeah. I said he's great in animation, but I don't know if he's good at live action. What are you talking about?
Understood.
Yeah. I say it takes over from the sun. Okay. Yeah, like all goes. All right. So let's rank the season since we're doing all the finale. What do you guys rate Maul Shadow Lord season 1? So now, later, never. And if you want to give it like a letter grade or something like that, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer for all you guys when it comes to the typical Spoiler King ratings, but yeah. What you think?
8.2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, B?
I'd probably give it a solid 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 point. Yeah. 8 point. Go a little bit higher because I really liked it. 8.1, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was right there. I think I was gonna do like a 8.5, just because as much as I really did like the first few episodes, they were a little bit slower, especially compared to the last few episodes.
Yeah.
But they set up the whole thing, and I know that's important to do. But I enjoyed it all the way through. Like it's
Same.
one of my favorite animated things so far.
Same.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great watch.
100%.
Yeah. Fernando, like 100
out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
A++. Lauren said episode 9, 8 out of 10, and episode 10, 8.5 out of 10. Episode 10, the last 2 episodes, I would have to put both at a 9.5 or something, because both of those together were like so good. They were so good. Like the only reason they're not like a 10 out of 10 is like they should be a little bit longer. Yeah, that's about it. Whole season, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, that's where I'm about too. Yeah. Even that's like, I know people are like, oh, but that's not great. I was like, no, 8.5 out of 10 is good.
That's about what it is, though. It's not. It's great.
Yeah.
It's just not everything's not there. Is not great for Star Wars.
Yeah, like it has the potential of making a season 2 be like something really, really good, because now you don't need to introduce character or the main characters. You don't need to like set up things. Like we're already rolling, so you can just like go. So yeah, but overall, I mean, them doing these subplots, the side characters that like you wind up caring about by the end and stuff like that. I thought everything that way was done very well. Like they made a good show, and it was a Star Wars show. Which it's hard for them to do the two. Well, so, but I still gotta give Clone Wars, when it comes to animated, I still gotta give Clone Wars being the better.
That's what I said. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Yeah, Clone Wars is amazing.
Yeah, for as much the up and down it had. I mean, there's way more episodes in Clone Wars than than 10 episodes. So it's really hard to compare the two so far. But Clone Wars had some great episodes, and Rebels was good. But I would give Maul so far better than Rebels.
Yeah, I agree.
Rebels,
Definitely better than Rebels.
Yeah, I had a lot of issues with Rebels, but I still loved it. I still loved Rebels. So cool. Oh, Akers is saying didn't enjoy Maul. Really?
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that's
All right. Interesting.
Are you
over there with Anzo?
I know
stinks.
in the Anzo camp. Cool. You guys got anything else? Get out of here.
Nope, that will be it.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, we're gonna get season 2. Yeah, we're gonna get season 2 hopefully soon. I don't want to wait 4 years to get a season 2. Yeah, hopefully next year we get it, coming out.
God, I hope not.
Oh, that would be so bad. But yeah, yeah, that's it for Maul season 1. We just talked about the last 2, but kind of talked about the whole show as well. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episodes, the show. What do you think that might happen in season 2? We just want to talk about it because it's all of it. It's gonna be so good. But we appreciate all you guys coming in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us when we do other Star Wars stuff because Mando Grogu's coming out soon, and we're definitely talking about that. Other movie reviews and show reviews as well. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys are awesome. Leave with all the comments. You guys stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right. What you guys are saying? The Brian, a Chicago Bear linebacker of the future.
The future, that's of the past.
Yeah,
just a long time ago.
20 years ago.
Exactly.
Oh man. Yeah, if you were to join the NFL right now, you would be like one of the oldest players.
I would literally be probably the oldest player of the year. Like, probably, I'm a little bit younger than Aaron Rodgers, so I'll be the second oldest.
Yeah. DWP2, I gave 3.5 out of 5. Wait, which one's that one? Why am I having a brain fart?
What's it called? What's
DWP2.
the title of the last episode?
The Dark Lord. Lawrence, what's DWP2? Why am I just can't think of what it is.
There was Prada too. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God. If I'm just going 3.5 out of 5 is a really good answer. That's a really good answer. It's somewhere between 3.5 and 4. Yeah, right between 3.5 and 4. It's right there. It's not quite 4, but I don't think it's as low as 3.5. I think it's somewhere in between.
Okay. Yeah, Doors Prada. Are you guys getting the Mando bucket? Maybe.
I think I have to.
Maybe.
I might.
Yeah, because they look cool on screen, and then a lot of times when I go there and I see it in person, I'm like, oh, that doesn't look as good.
It is?
Yeah, like the only thing I know 100% that I'm getting is the He-Man sword. Like,
I have 100%. The power.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah,
I definitely need that.
Getting that for sure. Oh man, where we at? But man, unless you guys want to review,
I am too tired of anything.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Sorry, late. Oh man, the cast tank is next time in lead. Jones for fugitive. Do the cat house outhouse line.
Oh man,
what is the cat house line? It's like, we're gonna check every what door house.
Cat house to the house.
Cat house. Outhouse. Yeah, something
like
something long-winded.
Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones is great.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones is awesome.
Yeah. But cool. I think we got It's mostly everyone's comment, right? About the Maul stuff.
It was entertaining. And I can see you having no problems with it, but I think it definitely heightened the stakes having Maul, having Vader be there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That changed the story. Because the last time we saw Maul was he wanted to fight Anakin. He's like, I need to kill Anakin, and he didn't get it. So now it's like, well, here you go.
He probably didn't get it, so you don't have to die. He would have killed you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Nora said, I thought the first one was better. This seems like to be tech. We are relics of a time plot. We've seen a lot. Like Toy Story 5 is gonna be using. Okay.
I thought Star Wars Prada 2 was good way. It was a creative way for the director and producer to get the story to almost try to make it make sense. But I think Hathaway Andy just made so many mistakes, so many difficult things that if you just thought about it beforehand, for someone who's been working in the industry for 20 years, you make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, she was moving really, really recklessly and was just way too reactionary. And at this point, 20 years after the fact, she's supposed to have been doing this for a while, has a lot more experience under her belt. I was like, and she was making rookie mistakes. That's the thing. I think in any narrative, it's common, it's expected for the main character to kind of mess up. But yeah, the mistakes she was making, were a little too hasty.
For someone with 22 years of experience, that doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
Yeah, the first one was going back to that company. Yeah. No way would they have take her back after quitting like that in the first movie.
Yeah. Well, it was the owner, not no. I'm not gonna talk about it. Sorry. No spoilers.
Yeah, because it will either maybe tomorrow night or Wednesday night or something. Maybe we'll record it offline and just put it up.
I like it.
Then it gives me a chance to watch it then. So, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm
It's time to wrap it up, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys, but I'm tired. I know Tank's tired. He has to ice his knee. Randman, I know he's exhausted, so it's time to hit the old dusty trail.
Yep. Oh man, but that was fun. I was super psyched about talking about Maul. So, oh yeah,
same.
Yeah. And then May the 4th. Well, it's done now. Now it's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Cinco de Mayo. It's my father-in-law's birthday, so we will be going to dinner tonight.
Hopefully not to a Mexican restaurant, because
fortunately he wants to go Casa de Margarita. I was like, do you not understand what we about to get?
It's Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. I made that mistake once a few years ago when the Taco Tuesday fell on Cinco de Mayo, and I didn't even pay attention. I went to go get some tortas. I was like, why is there like a crazy ass line? I'm like, I was so pissed.
Yeah, some of my friends were talking about doing something tomorrow. I might sit it out. I think I'm gonna behave tomorrow.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I find Cinco de Mayo very annoying. I mean, it's an American thing, from what I understand. Like, no one in Mexico really celebrates it.
Celebrate what? Nothing happened.
Yeah, because I think it was like wasn't it a war, some kind of battle or something like that they won. It wasn't even like, it's not independence.
It's not even important. It's definitely not that. Yeah, so
yeah. It's an American thing. Same with like St. Patty's Day. Like, ain't no one in Ireland celebrates St. Patty's Day. All right, let's get out of here. I got Mexican food today, so you can warm it up for lunch. Nice. Preemptively sold it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, you see all the people. That was the thing I saw. It was like, oh, all the people that celebrate Cinco de Mayo are the ones that hate Mexicans.
God.
I want to send them back. Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah. But all right. Ooh. That was funny. Over under. Trump has Taco Bell tomorrow somehow.
I think Trump has Taco Bell always. You know how each president gets to change what's going on in the White House? I think Trump has the Taco Bell in his White House, just like those commercials.
Nah, he definitely has McDonald's. Like, he has a McDonald's, like, on speed dial.
Yeah, definitely Taco Bell. Because
on Tuesday, it's Taco Bell.
Yeah. Go on to Poly Market, whatever the hell. Make all those stupid ass bets. I'll put $20 down that he has Taco Bell tomorrow or today, whatever. Yeah.
I was gonna say something stupid.
Happy to Sith. Happy Revenge of the Fifth. I think isn't that what it's called?
Yep.
All right.
Revenge of the Fifth.
Yeah. But let's get out of here. Have a good night and enjoy Cinco de Mayo. If you're going out and doing anything, be safe. Yeah, we will see you guys on Thursday. Getting ready for all the new movies and everything like that. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys later.
Peace, guys.
See you guys.